Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy 1 year anniversary to the world outside. Hi. Oh, is the music really loud? Waiting for BGM to restart to see whether it's a better volume now. How's this? Yeah, I think I can turn myself up a bit, you know. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How's that? Welcome. Isn't it crazy that it has been 1 year? I don't know how to feel about it. It's like at the same time as it feeling like it's been way longer than that, it's also no time at all. I feel like so much has happened in this last year. It's crazy to think about. Welcome, everyone. So, today we are celebrating not only the 1 year anniversary of the world outside, we are celebrating the start of this community in many ways, RiKU's Wonderland. This was not the first project, like group project, fan project that I did. That would have to be under the stars, but this was the one that really created Wonderland as it is, and led on to, I guess, me becoming a VTuber as well, really, in many ways. It was the beginning of this journey of accepting that I guess that I had some kind of leadership role of some kind now, and I should probably try and live up to people's expectations, I guess. You go 21 Bus, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yeah. What an amazing project it was. It led on to so much, right? So many people who were involved in this project have gone on to do incredible things in the VTubing scene since, and continue to do incredible things. It's been wonderful to get to know so many people and to do even more projects since. We had Music Box of Fate charity single, and now we've had the Counterclockwise or a Crony fan song project. And we've got ones that are currently ongoing and ones that are upcoming too. I really can't wait to talk about those later on. But we also were involved in this project because of Gura and what she meant to so many of us. Most of you will know by now that Gura is one of the reasons that I started writing music for VTubers, along with Amelia Watson. When Hololive English debuted, I was right there at the debuts. It was just as I was getting into VTubing, and when I saw a tweet that said that Hololive were looking for music, people were looking for music to be made, I realized I didn't really have anything in my portfolio and I wanted to make something, so I did a couple of fan songs. And Ame and Gura heard them, and I ended up writing original songs for them, which is crazy. And it really was the start of my career, so when both of them graduated, I really felt like I had to do something, you know, for each one. There was something a lot more painful about Gura's graduation and the announcement. I think most people found that. Whereas Ame felt like she was leaving on terms that she was happy with. and was moving on to do bigger and brighter things. I guess it was very uncertain at the time for Gura. We didn't know what the future held, and although wonderful things happened later on, and you know, she was born anew. Right now we're experiencing something that I think, as people who are fans of this creator, have experienced before, and I think a lot of us are worried and concerned again. So I kind of feel like now is a really, really nice time to do something to send some love to not just Gawr, but the how did Amelia Fell word it? The voice behind the voice behind Gawr. The voice actress behind the character of Gawr. So I'm hoping today we can reflect on Haseyu. That's a great way of putting it, yeah. I hope today we can reflect on what that person means to us, what she means to VTubing, and also what this project means to us all too. So I feel like as a start, we should probably just have a little watch through The World Outside again. It's been a minute since I last watched it. When was the last time you guys watched the music video for it? I can't remember the last time for me. It's been a long time, you know? Who? RiKU disappeared. A few weeks ago for inspiration. Aww. Aww. Hi, Sassy Internet. At work yesterday? Wow, Hill, you haven't seen it since the premiere? Damn. Kind of disappointed. Been holding off rewatching for a while so we can watch together. Aww. I go back to it regularly, to be honest. Oh, Rosa. That's so sweet. I always listen to World Outside Under the Stars together. Last time was today. Aww. Hey, do you want to do that? Should we watch them both? Should we watch Under the Stars into The World Outside? They do go together, don't they? I'm up for doing that if you guys are. Gives the full, complete picture of the story, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back to where it really all began. There aren't many people here, actually, I think, who were involved in Under the Stars as well. There's a handful of us who started on that project and came over to The World Outside. So, means a lot to those of us who were there, I think. Yeah. Okay. Whee! Glad to have been part of both. Ark, the real MVP. Okay. Let's have a watch, shall we? Tell me if the volume's okay. It might be super loud. I have a feel my audio is really quiet today and I can't figure out why. It's bothering me. So, let's see how loud this is. Let's move chat as well, shall we? For Ame. For Ame. Hi, Alina. You're gonna hear yourself now. You're gonna hear yourself a lot.
When the weight of the world, the sky and the sea, falls on your shoulders, you can rest on mine. when fate is too blind and hope's hard to see. The night may be colder, but we've always got time. So let's go somewhere that's only for us, where laughter's the only sound. Let your worries scatter into dust and pound them right into the ground. We'll bathe in the twilight. And yeah, it sounds cheesy, but to sing to
First time hearing this? Wow, you're so lucky. I say you're so lucky because it means you didn't live through the pain of when this came out. Like we did.
And just as the dawn lights rise, I know we'll be alright. The future may come, but we've got it all under the stars.
Yeah, we've got acoustic guitars, we've got mandolin. I think we've got bouzouki. All of the pluck stringed instruments. Look at all this art as well. I love this one. Full colour,
Let's go somewhere we don't have to hide. Let's savor the life we found. Let your worries flow out with the tide. Careful to try.
So yeah, the lyrics in the background there. We've got Gura singing some of the lines I wrote for Full Colour, the unreleased. Oh, this animation from Alarm is nice.
Nothing compared to
And then in the other you've got Ame singing some of the lines from Chikitaku. And they're lines that are supposed to be being sung to each other. About each other. So much music.
The future may come, but we've got it under the stars, under the stars. The future may come, but we've got it all under the stars.
Yeah. That last shot, stunning. Key. Well done, everyone who did this. You're all amazing. Moving my head out the way of the, of the credits. Ow, my neck. Yay. That's where it's all started. That was where it all started. And then we get onto the world outside. I've managed to give myself a bit of a gain boost, so hopefully I won't be drowned out anymore. Let me know if this is better for my audio. One year, everyone. 1 year today.
Waiting and waiting. Heaven knows I tried to keep from breaking. Hiding from the world.
I can't believe we made this in 2 weeks. You guys are all incredible. You have 2 weeks. 2 weeks. from when Gura announced her graduation to 2 days before she graduated. Under the Stars, the one you just watched before, was done in a single week, by the way. We felt like we had... this was luxury compared to that project. We were like, we got a whole extra week. Let's just animate the whole thing this time. Watching all of these and just remembering everyone who worked on them, how hard everyone worked. Here comes the moment, guys. The moment that hardly any of you knew was happening. Even if you worked on the song, you probably didn't know. Still can't believe we did this. Shout out Henma, the goat. Myth 5 ever. 127 hours sitting in chat.
A single day, a single year, a single laugh, a single tear, a single heart that sings a single word that just means love. 100 days, 100 years, 100 laughs, 100 tears, 100 hearts that sing 100 words that all mean.
If I'm ever in a position to pay you, Brahma, I will. I promise. Oh, this moment. I have no idea how they rendered this cut with all of those different epi PNGs.
Silly friends, goodbye will never mean the end. I know one day we'll meet again. I know one day we'll meet again. That ending still gets me. Now I remember why I don't watch this video very often. It messes me up. I wrote the damn song. Oh, look at this team. Look at this incredible team. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Ooh. The world outside. Thank you everyone who is here, who is involved in it. I still, looking back on that, it's hard to believe that we did all of that, you know? It's kind of crazy.
It's not kind of crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You're all amazing. We really did that. We really did that. And we've done so much more cool things since as well. So many of us. It was the start of something really special. It was after we finished this project and we all watched it together in chat that we decided to make our own Discord server where we could make a home for ourselves and maybe make some more cool things in the future. And I guess that was the start of me feeling like I guess I had a home on the internet, and I had a tribe and people who I could connect with and things, and that's been really special. And none of this would have happened if it wasn't for the impact that Gura had on us too. It takes a very special person to bring together so many special people to do a project this special, you know? And she is that person to me and to so many. So yeah, it's amazing how many lasting friendships exist because of this. It's so cool. It's so cool. So what I'm going to do is bring on a bunch of people who were involved in this project, and we're going to have a little chat and reminisce, talk about what what the project meant to us and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to briefly go to the waiting screen, set things up, and we are going to have our project leaders. We're going to have Mr. Pebble Hill, we're going to have Vrontis and Zadar, all of which really helped bring the world outside to fruition, and have had really key roles also in being leaders and moderators in our Discord as well. So I'm going to go to the waiting screen and then I'll have a chat with those guys. So be right back. Hello. Hi everyone. I am here with Pebble Hill and Fuji Reacts that aren't working, that were working earlier on and now aren't.
Oh no, my gym has been chroma keyed out.
Oh, it has. You now have a blue gem. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I could do much about that, but yeah.
My precious emerald I spent so much time on. It's a sapphire now.
It's a sapphire. Your emerald is now a sapphire. I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
Pebble.
Let's see.
I'm gonna see if I can get this working.
Worst case, I know that this link works. Worst
Let's
case,
try.
replace your... Then I can also fix people on the fly in worst case.
Let's try. Mm.
It wouldn't be an EN stream
Without a bit of guff, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we inherit
the
that.
EN curse extends to the fans as well. It's unavoidable.
Yeah. The scuff is here. The scuff is real. The Fuji's worked in testing, and then as soon as the stream starts, nothing works again.
Yeah,
I love
but
this.
hey, you know what? At least the model works. This is actually not a stream about two. This is actually my VTuber debut.
Yeah, Pebble Hill VTuber debut.
RiKU,
I hope you're all
your
ready
help.
for my 30-minute lore presentation about how I'm a rock drawn on with a magic marker.
RiKU,
Yeah.
background music down a bit.
Okay. I have a
Audience
feeling.
growth.
I have a feeling Fuji is not detecting me in the right voice chat or something.
Yeah, I mean, mine works, so you should be able to use that URL, I think.
Yeah, I did that, and nope.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, for now,
We'll debug it in the next BRB.
we'll try. We'll try. For now, I'm gonna just put some text up that says we have Zadar,
Hello.
we have Rontis, and we have Pebble Hill.
Yo!
Let's go. So, these guys are and were our project managers, people behind the scenes, and working on captions, and also helping set up and run the RiKU's Wonderland server afterwards as well. I owe these guys so much. Pebble as well has been here since Under the Stars. I don't think Zadar or Rontis were. I think you guys came on first time World Outside. Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, it was for 2 first time.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, funnily enough, I think for Under the Stars, I joined to help sort submissions, and then I just fell upward from there, basically.
that is an upward trend that we will find many people found themselves in when working on these projects of people kind of coming on to do one thing and then ending up helping with other stuff and putting themselves forward for things and pushing themselves beyond what they thought. So
And getting drafted.
getting drafted, yeah. So I wanted to talk about, I wanted to ask you guys, I guess, like, you guys had some of the toughest work behind the scenes with organization and admin work of trying to keep track of what everyone was doing and making sure it was all done on time. A very stressful job. So I wanted to know what, if you have any memories of the 2 weeks of making this song, or if it's all just like blurred out of your memory.
Oh, do I? I remember the whole 2 production quite vividly, actually. I guess I'll start off since I was the one from the word go. In fact, I actually have a little picture here. I wonder if I can drag it into VTube Studio, if you'll be able to see it. So I just happened to be looking at my Twitter within like 5 minutes, I think, of whenever you originally posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this will show up, because I looked at the time. I don't know if it popped up on yours, but I checked the time of whenever I sent this to you in Discord, and it was within like 5 minutes of the actual tweet going out, and I just happened to see it one day at work. And
amazing.
from there, I was like, all right, cool. Let's do kind of like what we did for Under the Stars. We'll go ahead and we'll get people together. So we made the form. We sent it out to. I asked Sephi, the owner of the project server we did the project in, if I could use his space as a kind of like a neutral ground that we could just pull people to, because we were going to be bringing in a lot of people. And so I had, losing my train of thought. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, we have a spot to put everyone. Let's go ahead and make a form. And then I got with the Gura's Guardians to be like, hey, we're going to be doing this big project. Can we get a ping out of it? And they're like, after a bit, they went back and forth. And they're like, all right, cool. So they do the ping. And then the response form absolutely explodes with hundreds of names. And I have to just start messaging people, and I bring in one of the Pebble, the quarry staff, Mirage. Big ups, buddy. You really helped out. And him and I messaged so many people that we had to do like 3 captchas just to send a DM. Because like Discord, the way the whole thing works is it makes you do 1 captcha, and then it'll make you do 2 after you've done more, and then it'll make you do 3. And everywhere we went, we got marked as spammers. Which was another just awesome thing. And so,
so funny.
I set up all the chats, and I formed what I called the Plinko sorting, because it worked exactly like a Plinko machine, where it was just chats that had a reaction roll. You came in, you went here, you got your roll, and we just piled everyone in as fast as we could. I just started like looking for chats as to who could be prospective leaders. I also hauled in a bunch of the people I'd worked in with gyms. Shout out to Mimi, Seldine, Nova. Y'all came in clutch.
Yeah.
Really and then I recruited a bunch of 2 people into gyms after that as well. Collecting them like infinity stones.
Yeah. Welcome in Lesage and Lesage's raid as well.
Yo, Lesage raid.
Lesage raid. Welcome everyone. We are just discussing some of the ridiculous admin and project planning that went into the world outside 1 year ago today, as we celebrate its anniversary.
Which, yes, it was like, I think from there, then we had like Rita's recording guide, which was a huge help. I saw Chris messaging, or Saber, I saw him messaging in chat, and I was like, hi there, you look like you know what you're talking about. Congratulations, your lead. Here's a nice little hat to lead Toon Time. And so that was, I discovered Chris, everyone, or I discovered Saber.
One of the best things you did in those 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like picking Saber to be the man on the top of that whole arrangement was awesome. Just invaluable with his knowledge and ability. Yeah. But I think from there, then we had to run the kind of the gather up portfolios for artists. Started picking artists. Put up another Miro board. The storyboards took a little bit. We had a little bit of hiccups with them, but then they started rolling out. Again, shout out to Seldine for the excellent storyboards. It made a lot of that super, super easy. And then from there, it was mostly just kind of sitting around trying to get people, or trying to be there for anyone who had a specific question. And I guess at the time, I know you were going through quite a bit, so pretty much everyone below had to kind of like filter up through me, and then I would, whenever you weren't around, and then I'd kick it up to you from there. It was a lot of go betweening there for a lot of the process, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of time. It was a lot of time just hanging out and chat. Shout out to the 10 p.m. shit posting hour. That's whenever the memes came out. But a lot of hanging out, trying to answer questions that anyone had, directing people or making calls whenever they needed to be made to keep things moving along. It was a ton of fun. I have excellent memories of it, and my primary goal of making sure that we got through the project and no one hated each other was the perfect. Because I mean, anytime you bring in a ton of people on projects like this, things can get misunderstood. People can say or take things wrong, or like they feel like they've been pushed aside, and it can turn into a nightmare fast. But we completely avoided that, and everyone ended with just super memories, even though the fact that we had to put in an absurd amount of work in a very short period of time.
It was pretty incredible.
I kept telling people that you'll never see a project like it again. Like it was a total lightning in a bottle thing.
Yeah, it was. It really, 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 really was. Yeah. And what about you, Zadar? Like, what memories do you have? Do you have any memories of doing the project and anything that's stayed with you?
Yeah,
Zadar, my goat.
Yeah. So let me think. How did it all start? Like, I saw that the project is happening, and I was like, oh yeah, we got to do something, right? We have 2 weeks. Like, we surely we can do this. And I think I was on the project server before already, so that was quite easy to see what was happening. And at the beginning, I was just one of the many people who joined, right? Because I wasn't part of the previous project. And I think, if I remember correctly, Pebble Hill, you made like a administrative channel or whatever, and you had a couple of people who like try to like do a little bit of sub-organization to make it easier for you guys to decide things. And
the office staff.
Yeah, and then we figured out like, hey, our hours are perfectly aligning with each other. So basically, when I'm going to bed, you woke up, and vice versa.
Yeah,
the tag team.
we had 24-hour coverage of management, and I was like, all right, Zadar, it's you and me, buddy. We got this. Like it really did work out perfectly like that. It would be like I would get off work as he was going to bed, and then I would take over, and then as he was getting up, I would go to bed. And it was just a perfect cycle. We never had downtime. There was always questions being answered, always someone around. It was the perfect tag team duo.
Yeah, that worked quite well. And I've been doing Project Orga before for various of other stuff because, well, I can't draw, I can't sing, I can't do all that artistic stuff, right? But I know how to organize things and make other people do stuff, right? So that was quite the nice opportunity to work with everyone together. And we had so many awesome people in this project, right? And some of them I even asked afterwards as well for other stuff, like Saber or Celine. I basically kidnapped for my own projects afterward. And
that was the best part, I think, of all of this. Is just like how many friends we made, and like the networking that came from all of that, and the fact that like we've all gone on to do really cool things together since. I think that, you know, that's been like such an amazing, that like all of these connections have lasted beyond. It wasn't just like a one-off and then everyone went their separate ways. I think that's been really special.
Yeah, this project really has made many things possible. And I remember as well, like the actual project itself. When the new art came out, or when we got a new music update, everyone was so happy, watched it together, listened to it together, and there was, like Pebble said, basically no downtime, right? We had like these 12 days or 11 days, depending on time zone, and everyone was basically 24 hours working. When one person went to bed, another person continued. It was so crazy to see like how each and every day the project went further. Like for other stuff, you usually have like 1 week or 2 week goes by and nothing really happens because everyone is like doing real life stuff, or I don't know, doesn't have the motivation or no inspiration. And here, like, there was no downtime, right? Everyone was just pumping out artwork and music and ideas, and that was a really, really awesome time.
Yeah, everyone understood. We had 2 weeks to get that done, and we clutched it out. Everyone did excellent. They put it in an absolutely immense effort to get everything together.
Yeah.
And it was stunning.
one
You guys
more
worked so
thing I
hard.
want to say that
Oh yeah, go for it.
basically this project made possible. So afterwards, or where very near to the end, and afterwards, Safi, Pebble, and I were thinking about fan projects like this. We need to organize that better because it's so awesome, right? And it makes so much fun, and we want to do so much more. And what we did afterwards was make a different server to this one, only for supporting fan projects and spreading the word, connecting people, and building up a huge pool of knowledge where other people can tap into and ask, hey, I need an artist, I need someone who knows this, I need someone who knows that. And that's also only possible because we made this project together. And it still works. Like up to this day, we have a lot of people who come to us and ask like, hey, I have this project idea, I need an artist. And I think that's really awesome.
Yeah. VTFP has helped recruit for like dozens of projects at this point. And pretty much every project that has come through, like we've had 43 tickets made, which every ticket is more or less a project. And pretty much every project that has come through has found people. And then like whenever they finish their project up, we announce them in the Hall of Fame to kind of to hype them up. But yeah, it was all the two crew that were the first. We had someplace. I had to kick you all out of the project server whenever it was done. So I was like, I'm just going to funnel you into a new server and hold on to you all.
Yeah.
And so it worked out quite well.
This is Sephi in chat. Sephi was someone who also helped get us in touch with, a bunch of the Hololive talents as well and make all of that happen. Says Riku definitely didn't forget about time zones when scheduling the release initially. I don't remember. I'm gonna take your word for it because that sounds like something I would do. Did anyone else remember that? Does anyone else remember there being like a time zone issue when we scheduled the release?
I don't remember anything.
I remember it being in the middle of the day and not muting whenever I was in the call, as I told my boss I was on the phone with my doctor.
Legendary. And Rontis, you did captions for us, the beautiful captions which we got to see as we watched the project there, and also helped in putting together RiKU's WUNDERLaND, and currently is working very hard behind the scenes to try and figure out a solution to this Fugi thing, which none of us can figure out why it's not working. But I
RiKU.
I wanted to know if you had any memories of working on the project too.
I mean, I basically only kind of fell into that project because, like, Pebble already mentioned it, Sada already mentioned it. We have this funny project server, which we had to kick everyone out of. And well, I was also sitting in the running at a completely different project and was just like, what the hell is going on up there? and basically did a little peek. Well, I somehow then ended up trying to help everywhere when Sadar and Till were slowly dying towards the end of the project, I think.
It was pretty rough there. at
That
the
is
end.
correct.
Stuff that happens when you sleep about 13 hours over the course of 2 weeks, I guess. In total, not each day. But yeah, from there on, I think I also took up translation organization a bit, because I know that I did it in the past, and I know that I had to somehow manage all the translations into a way that I could put them into captions. All 7 languages of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
of
also-
course. Of course, we
I al-
didn't just have English captions for this. We had 7 languages? Wow. I think
By
we
now,
ended up
8.
putting more afterwards too.
I know that Elmi also provided French translations,
Yeah.
and that poor soul also, we did everything from scratch because she did not ask for the source file. Still feeling bad for that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was amazing though that we managed to get it translated into so many different languages for different people to enjoy from all over the world, because Gura's fans really were from all over as well, you know, and it means a lot. You know, this is something that is, you know, VTubing, Hololive is very international, and we also had a lot of people working on this who were from all over the world who wanted to help by translating the lyrics into their own language, and meaning that more people could engage with the song and understand the meaning of it. Yeah. How did you manage to get Kiara, Ina, Kelly on this project so quickly? I'd imagine just getting in touch normally would take weeks, and then their schedules. Yeah, so I guess I cashed in any little bit of social credit that I might have had with Hololive and used it all up by, we had both Sephi and also Henma, who were luckily on our side, and were able to pitch it to the girls for us. And luckily they said yes. I think they all felt very, very strongly about this, you know, and about Gura leaving, of course. I think one of the reasons why so many people fell in love with Hololive English Myth, especially was because of how close the 5 of them all are, and the hardships that they went through, particularly in those first couple of years of the pandemic, where they didn't have all the opportunities that they were supposed to, and, you know, difficult times create really tight bonds. Some people call it trauma bonding, which
Yay.
might describe a lot of our server as well.
The entire server
I guess
is
yeah.
just a trauma bond. What do you
Two
mean?
was a lot of trauma bonding.
Yeah, you could say that.
You say it like that.
Yeah, and we got a shout out, by Kiara shouted us out on Holo Talk as well, which made Gura aware of it too, and the fact that the girls did it in, like, you know, they had a few days, basically. They had like a few days to get it done from when they were asked, and they managed to. It was crazy. It was amazing, and they sang it so beautifully. And then we had a secret team, who I think we're going to get onto very shortly. Some of the team behind the timing tuning, and we also had some incredible musicians who worked on the song too, who I can't wait to talk to. Unfortunately, Shira Beats, who ended up producing, mixing the song, can't be here today. But Shira did an amazing job of getting those vocals into the mix the very last minute. Secretly as well, might I add, because again, maybe 95% of the team did not know that we were doing this, and we ended up making 2 versions of the song. One that just had a normal second chorus, and the other one that secretly had the Myth Girls in, and because we wanted to surprise the team too. So it became a bit of a mind. It was bending our mind at the end. We were making 2 different mixes of the song and 2 different videos, one to show the team and one that we were actually going to release. So it was crazy. So
Man, I had to spend. Oh, sorry. Go on.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say regarding the two mix thing, like I remember whenever you were first talking to me about whether you were gonna try and get the vocals, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, hopefully they'll go for it, right? It's a pretty special occasion, and then you just send the sound files in the DMs. I'm like, oh shit, we got this, right? And then that went from there to me sounding like a absolute madman to Malin, who was timing the like how it we were timing the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And during where there's like Callie, Kiara, Ina, right? It like there's kind of like an odd timing on how it's broken up sentence wise, and Malin's like, well, I did it like this so that way they're all like equally represented. But I knew the timings because I heard the voices, and I was like, no. RiKU said we just got to do it like this, and that's basically what my excuse boiled down to. Was basically, big man says we do it like this. Do we do it? I don't know what he's doing. He might be crazy, but we'll just work it like that. Like I threw you so far under the bus to try and do that, because I wanted to be sure that like everything after that lined up, right? Like I didn't want there to be like a weird scene transition, right? So I just kept telling Malin, because it got put back a couple of times, and I'd be like no, we need to go back to that. And I'm kind of surprised it didn't like give anything away. I probably could have laid off of it a bit more, but I kept harping on it until it stayed. It took a couple times. And then like Nova, I had him, I guess that would be something that'd be kind of cool to chat with him about. With the that last day, I was like, all right, it's actually one brief note on Nova, right? So he was a big Ame fan, and Under the Stars ripped his poor little heart out. And he was glad he did the project. It's also Under the Stars is where we met Mimi. Shout out Mimi, you're the GOAT. Thank you for rigging up my silly little pebble model and making this cursed toggle. But
when we were watching the 2 video behind you there, we could see the girls through your gem, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, my poor Jim. But so like I had whenever the project first came out, because I was just dragging people out of gyms, right? It was what I wanted to do. I was like, I have these people that are reliable. I'll bring them in here with me, and so I messaged Nova, and I was like, hey, I have one more if you're up for it. Like, are you good to ride again? And he was just like, oh man, fine, we'll do it for her. And then I got Nova in there, and then I remember at the end of all of it, after we quote wrapped on the video, Nova and I were sitting in chat with all the rest of the editors, and we're like, all right, good job everyone, awesome. And then Nova, I was like, all right, let's go finish this. It was like 5 a.m. by this point in time. Everyone had stayed up. I have work at like 7. And I talked to Nova. I'm like, all right, it's you and me until the end on this one. Let's go edit it with the cut that has the voices in it, and let's get all this done. And so him and I made up some BS excuse to leave because everyone else was just chilling out. And then we sat in a voice call for like an extra 30 minutes and finished it, watched it through. But we were both so dead by the end of it that it was just like, yay, we did it. We did the thing. Like it was quite the experience over front to back on that one.
You guys were amazing. And just as we wrap up and before we kind of move on to our next guests, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you who helped in the administration and the organization of this project, and also RiKU's Wonderland server. You briefly mentioned, at the time, like there were times where I was not able to be as present whilst the project was ongoing. There was 2 reasons for that. One of them was I already had a holiday that was booked not knowing that like Mayoshi was about to graduate. And so I was off to Turkey. I was in Istanbul. And I was checking my Discord every spare moment that I had to try and be present. But, you know, it was tricky. I was also trying to, you know, be there, be with family and stuff. But the other thing that happened during that time as well is that I lost my grandfather. And it was a really, really rough time. And the last week as well has been, you know, a tough time as memories of that kind of come back too. And the 1 year anniversary of 2 also brings back the 1 year anniversary of losing my grandfather too. And a lot of that, pretty much all of that, I wasn't able to share with anyone as it was going on. You know, I didn't want to bring the morale down. I saw how incredible everyone was working and just how phenomenal the atmosphere was and how motivated everyone was and how just the incredible work everyone was doing. And I didn't want anything to bring that down. So, you know, there were times where I just had to be like, hey, I can't really, I'm not going to be present for a little while. Are you guys okay? Are you guys going to be okay to keep things running? And you guys were amazing. I could not have ever done this project without you, with everything that was going on in my life at that time. So I'm so grateful to you, and I'm so grateful to everything that you've done since as well. In the other projects we've done, just running the server, tech support for me whenever I can't do a thing, which happens very often. Always.
Just now.
Right now, happening before your eyes. I think the only solution, while you guys have been talking, I've been making new browser sources for Fugi. Nothing's working. I think it's a restart OBS situation, which would be a restart stream situation, which
we look into it in a moment.
If we think that's the best thing to do, that might be the best thing to do. But that's all I can think of, unfortunately. But anyway, all of that aside, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything you did for 2. Thank you for everything you have gone on to do since. And I hope we get to do more together, whatever that may be. So, yeah.
Until the end of time. Oh, also, one more thing. Shout out to every member of the office staff. Demon, Riku, QB, you were a big help as well.
Yes.
We'll give the ups. I went back to try and find the channels to find all of you, and unfortunately, some of those channels are apparently gone or not. Oh wait, I think I know what's up. But yeah, no, I probably just don't have show all channels on. But yeah, no, a big ups to y'all. Y'all were a big help in keeping everything in moving.
We had a big team of other people who were helping out with we're delegating admin jobs and stuff, and you guys were invaluable, really.
The minty tentacles of the pebble octopus that kept the project going.
Oh god, don't put that. Don't give Mimi more ideas for your model. You're gonna become a taco pebble.
Hell yeah.
Right, okay. We're going to go to a short break. We're going to see if we can resolve this issue. I think, unless we can think of anything else, I think I might have to restart the stream, which I think would probably literally restart it on YouTube. So, if the stream is going to disappear, I will reappear and briefly tell all you guys, hang with us for 1 second and wait, the stream will end and the new one will start. Join that. If not, and everything works again, then that'll be great. Yay. So, we're going to go on a quick break. We're going to see if we can sort the tech issues. We may restart the stream. It may all be fine. Who knows? We've still got more stream to come, so don't go anywhere. Just keep an eye out. And yeah. See you guys in a sec.
Goodbye.
Hello. Hi, everyone. We have found a scuff workaround for this, which I'm going to make look ever so slightly less scuffed if I can.
Crop it slightly,
Let's
maybe.
just
Get the
crop
black
it.
bars out.
Well, this is the thing. When you're previewing, you can't see the background, so it all looked black, so I couldn't tell
Oh, gotcha.
how much the crop had worked or not.
You got pretty close, actually.
I got
decent.
all right. This looks better. This looks better. Okay, so now you can see us all in Discord. Apologies that we had everyone with reactive foogies and it all worked before the stream started, and as soon as the stream started, nothing worked, which is just the Ian Scuff way. But anyway, we are back with some of our creative technical team. We have on my left the incredible Rosa Nagashi.
Hi.
We have the beautiful Saber.
Oh my goodness. Hello.
And we have the inimitable Nova.
I don't even know what that means, but cool.
I was gonna say, careful, Riku. You're gonna start running out of adjectives real soon.
Yeah, I know, right? So, these guys were all just completely instrumental, in making the technical side of, in particular, getting all of our vocalists together, organizing the pathways in which we would do the tuning and timing of our massive choir of vocalists, then doing the tuning and timing, and then also Nova was involved in the music video, the editing, putting the edit together. So you guys were kind of really down the mines. Oh, we lost a Rosa.
Yeah,
She'll
it
reappear in a
disconnected
second.
me for some reason. I will reappear in a moment. There I am.
It happens sometimes. Boom, there you go. Hi. So without these guys, we just wouldn't have been able to make this project the project that it was. So I guess starting with Rosa, I would love to know I guess what some of the memories that you have with this project.
Oh God. How long do you have?
Not too long. I was supposed to be finishing at 10, but we are running very late.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's not happening. I'll condense it. I'll give you the condensed version. No, I mean, this project came at a really, I guess, important moment in my life because I had just gone through a whole bunch of not great stuff. I had been working in like the VTubing sphere for a while at this point, and it wasn't really working out, and I couldn't really find the right people to work with, and the people that I did work with, like, very often that didn't go very well, and it left me with like sour experiences. And I was kind of ready to abandon this, maybe still do it as a hobby every now and then, but mostly just, give up on it and drop out of the space. And
Wow.
in the first half of 2025, like, a whole bunch of things kind of just popped up that slowly dragged me back in, and this was one of the like biggest contributors to that, because it just, it was a project that by all intents and purposes, should not have worked out. Like, if you look at the amount of people that were involved, the amount of work that was necessary, and the lack of time that we had, it should not have worked.
No.
Like, if you asked anyone else, like, oh, we want to do this, is this gonna work out? They would have told you you're an idiot.
Yeah.
But it worked, and everything was great, right?
It was.
And
yeah.
and
Somehow.
it was that as a catalyst for, I guess, everything that came after. I mean, you already mentioned it a little earlier, but there have been so many projects that have been started since that they wouldn't have even existed if it wasn't for the world outside and the people that worked on it. I talk to Saber daily, and I work with him like super regularly, whether it's us actually working together on a project or us just sending things to each other that we're working on just for like feedback or just to show it to each other. Like, we talk extremely regularly. He's one of my closest friends, and I only met him because of the world outside.
Yeah.
And I guess the standout, I mean, the two standout memories that I have from it. First one is, when I came in, Hill said, I scrounged Chris off the street, and Hill's like, oh, you look like you know what you're doing. You're the lead of this thing now. When I came in, like, that had already happened. And what I remember is just, well, I saw the workload, I saw what needed to be done, and I just sat in that working VC 12 to 16 hours a day, just slaving away at the massive workload that we had. And a couple of days in, Saber and Hill approached me and was like, "Hey, actually, do you want to co-lead this Toontime operation? Because you also seem to know what you're doing." And that was genuinely an honor, because I came in with a lot of imposter syndrome, even towards Chris, because I was like, "Wow, that guy seems smart. He seems skilled."
I have imposter syndrome around Chris.
Right?
That's really crazy to hear, actually.
I don't understand how it's crazy. You know that I come to you to check over my mastering because I trust your ears more than my own.
So like
that's the reality of this.
So that was
I don't
truly
take your guys'
like
stuff for granted.
that was truly like an honor to even have been asked that, even though like it didn't really change much, because like the workload still existed, and like I was already doing all that. It was more just a symbolic thing at that point in the project, but like it just felt so, I guess, validating to be acknowledged like that, and that's like partially what got me to like recommit to this industry. And I mean, it's been working out amazingly ever since.
You've gone on to do some incredible things since too. It's been so wonderful to see like your career in multiple careers.
Yeah. No.
Just
People
really
ask
explode.
me, "Hey Rosa, what's your job?" And I'm like, let me pull out the list.
Yep, and especially, like seeing you go on to do some of your own really big community projects too. And in particular, you're working on a massive one right now in our own server, which is really
More
cool.
about that later.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that a little bit more later. But also, seeing you pursue your passions in like game development, and seeing you get all these incredible opportunities that you've got with Hoyoverse, in the Genshin like game creator thing. It's been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
We're all cheering you on from the sidelines.
And then, I mean, obviously, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that this is like, I have the whole sequence, like, is so still vivid in my memory. I had just wrapped, like, I want to say, like, 12 hours of work on the world outside. I think I was working on the piano version at that point as well. I remember. I had just wrapped, like, a 6-hour mastering and mixing session with Saber and Lightshard, who Saber introduced me to. Who would later be like an insurmountable asset in projects that we do afterwards.
Yeah.
But I remember we had just finished that, and then Riku sends me a message. It's about like 2 a.m. UK time at this point. So for both of us, it's 2 a.m. And Riku's like, "Oh my God, Rosa, so grateful for like the work that you've done so far, but do have one more thing that I could use you for if you're down." And I'm like, well, at this point, why would I say no? I'm in too deep. So I said yes, and Riku was like, "Just so you know, this is a secret thing that no one else is supposed to know because it's secret. So can I just like get like a little written signature,
friend DA?
Like a friend DA that you won't share this?" I was like, What in God's name could possibly still be in like a part of this project that needs to be kept that secret? Because like it was mostly done at this point. Like this was a couple of days before before it was supposed to go up. The song was basically done. It just needed the mastering. The video needed like 1 or 2 more scenes, I believe. So I was like, what could there possibly be? And then you drag me in to a group chat that already has like a bunch of message history, and me being the nosy person that I am, I go and scroll up, and then I come across like a Google Drive link, and I download it, and I listened to this. I was like, so either, like, we already have a great Gura voice actress. Either RiKU got great ones for Callie, Ina, and Kiara, or we got the real thing.
How did you
And
time
honestly,
that
I'm
with the people in the
terrified to find out
background?
which one it is.
How did you time that?
And yeah, and then Rika was like, yeah, you can you like tune and time that real quick? And I was like, okay, yeah, we can do that.
And that was something that we decided to do because I mean, this is not to take away from the efforts of anybody else in this project either, but for you, we saw you come into this project, and we saw you come in as someone who really wanted to do something, and we could tell that like there was a hunger and there was a drive within you, and there was a passion as well, and that you were someone who was waiting for that opportunity to really prove to the world what they could do. I don't know, that's something that spoke to me.
I can tell you exactly what it was. It was me being on the verge of giving up on this whole thing and seeing this project, and my mind effectively going like, okay, this is the one final chance that you have to like prove to yourself that you have a place in this space.
Yeah, and I don't know if that is something that you necessarily communicated to us.
I definitely
directly at
didn't.
that point. I know it's something we talked about afterwards, but I don't think at that point.
No, I didn't.
But there was, I don't know why, but it's something that I understood about you.
Artist to artist, nonverbal communication.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I knew that like this will mean so much to Rosa.
Yeah.
And I think the work that she's coming into this group as kind of like from nothing, and then kind of just showing not only how capable she is, but also how up for doing anything she is, and willing to take on other people's work and help in other areas as well, the project and everything. I just had this feeling that this will mean so much, you know, and I'm really glad that it was able to help you in that way. I did feel really, really bad afterwards that
me too.
That we couldn't have Saber involved in that. Also, I do wish if I had to go back and change anything, I would have been like, share it between you guys. But we were so paranoid at the time of like, have as little people knowing about the Myth Girls as possible. We were like, really just like keep the numbers to the absolute bare minimum. Just because, not because we didn't trust people, but because we wanted it to be the biggest surprise. And actually, like, I wanted to surprise Saber. I wanted to surprise people too. So it was this kind of thing of like, well, if we bring a person on, we also miss the big shock reveal with them too. And I didn't want to miss that with too many people. But hopefully we made up for it when we kind of made Saber lead tune timer with Music Box of Fate. And he got to tune and time so many incredible people's vocals for that. So I hope we made it up for you.
I think Connor made up for it.
True.
So I guess it's a good segue to talk to Saber then, I guess. Like, hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Tell us about what your favorite memory of the project was, if you have any memories left over from that time that haven't been blocked away.
Yeah, gosh. No, I think like there's definitely portions of it that are a little foggy in my mind as to like the exact order of events, but I just remember I remember like the impetus of me getting into it, and it was I think similarly to how Hill had seen your tweet shortly after you posted it. I kind of had a similar experience, but it was weird because I didn't follow you at the time and I didn't know who you were, but I saw the tweet. And
Nor should you have.
Yeah, but I saw the tweet and I was like, I had this like tug in my heart to want to do something, because I had always kind of like circled around in the orbit of the VTuber space, but I never really dove in. I was always a fan from afar, I think, at that time. And I remember looking at my phone, and I was on a walk at a time, and I put my phone back in my pocket, and then a couple minutes later I was like, you know what, I should send that DM.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I sent the DM, and then I was on board.
Cascade of events after.
I'm glad I did too. But yeah, but I remember that's always something that sticks with me, is that initial hesitation and kind of like getting over that and committing to something, and you know, then everything that followed, getting to be a part of something that's just was so much bigger than myself, and putting in the work. Because yeah, I think also when the first recruit call went out, Tune Time wasn't even really in the conversation at that point. It was artists and it was musicians, because I think originally there was a plan to solicit instrumental contributions from the community, and that was kind of before it was understood that you had a music team going. And I remember I was onboarded into the Discord, and it kind of, you know, became apparent that there was a team that was going to be doing this, which I think honestly was for the best, because I think if it was a more widespread effort on the instrumental, I honestly struggle to imagine how it could have gotten done. But at that point I was like, okay, well, if I can't do this, then like I've done tune time before, like I tune in time my own voice for stuff that I do, so I just, you know, jumped in with both feet, and I took on the effort of scaffolding out all the very rudimentary, looking back, infrastructure for organizing that, and then yeah, coordinating with the vocalist team, because the vocalist team was separate from the Tune Time team. Never again.
Never again.
We have learned so much from just the infrastructure of these projects, and you two in particular have been working really hard together with every
shout out Rosa roster. Trademarked.
Yeah, with every project that you guys have done, you've been improving this infrastructure, and it's only getting smoother and smoother.
Oh yeah,
it's incredible. But yeah, interesting point that you kind of leading on to as well is that we had lots of people who wanted to be involved in doing music for the instrumental, and we did have a bunch of people contribute instrumental parts to it. We had drums, we had bass as well.
Bass, yep.
Yeah,
Yellow Perp on bass, Rose on piano.
Yep. Yeah, Rose on piano. It's Starlight Daryl obviously doing some orchestration work for us too. But there were lots of other people who wanted to be involved and wanted to do something, and I think I had this insane idea of just like, well, if I give you guys the stems, if you want to make a remix, we can add them as like B-sides to the single release. Yeah, expecting maybe like one or two,
and that grew into a whole EP.
We got a whole EP's worth of stuff. Like, it's crazy. And both of you guys, like Rosa and Saber. Actually, Saber, you ended up on 2 remixes, technically.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because your remix got remixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like posted my in progress version, and then someone was like, "Hey, actually, like, can I just like get your vocal?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Like, you know, it's in the spirit of collaboration and everyone working together. So I just said, "Yeah, have at it." I think I actually stemmed out my remix, and then some of my stems ended up in that separate one as well. So yeah, super cool.
So if y'all thought that like 12 days, damn, that does not sound like enough to like make an entire original song. No, actually 12 days was enough to make an original song, make remixes of that original song, and then have somebody remix one of the remixes of that original song.
12 days.
The way it felt for me was like on the tune timing side, obviously, after about like I think 8 or 9 days, like we were done. Like the vocal submissions had closed, and we were keeping up a pace that like we were keeping up with submissions for the most part. Like at the end of every day, we would be caught up on what we had at the time. So like our work at that point was basically there. I know that by the time that I got dragged in to do Callie, Ina, and Kiara, I was also like bouncing back and forth with Shiro and like giving mixed feedback and like communicating with her on how things were going. But I think at that point we'd all been so invested into this project that we didn't know what it was like anymore to not work on it. That's how it felt like for me, at least. Like, I didn't know what it was like anymore to not work on this thing, and I wanted to work more on it, and I didn't want it to be over, which is why then, you know, I wrote the piano arrangement and then worked on the video and the mix for that. And then I dragged Saber and then later Lightchart in to make sure that it sounded good. And I think that was the mindset of a lot of the remixers, that we were all like, well, we don't want this project to be over. And I guess RiKU's now given us this remix opportunity to still be on the EP. So I guess it doesn't have to be over yet, you know?
Yeah. It was really special, wasn't it? Yeah, I really struggled to really put into words how all of that came about and how everyone did so well, and all of those remixes are stunning, and so many people, like so many of you guys who did those remixes, like pushed yourselves really far outside of I guess things that you tried to do before, and I could see that people were really putting their everything into these, and I'm so glad that a lot of my silly whimsical ideas end up helping people to do something.
Yeah, dude. What was it that I said? What was it that I said when we did the Music Box Q&A stream, and you asked me like, what's the worst part about working with WUNDER? And I think I said like, you have too much whimsy sometimes.
True. So true.
But like in like a good way and bad way, because your whimsy gives us ideas and gives us things to work on, but also your whimsy gives us so many things to work on.
At the back end, it's like, can we do that? Like, can we actually pull that off?
Yes,
like,
RiKU. Yes, we can.
Yeah, and I think this is a great segue into actually just before that, we did get a super chat. Thank you, Go21 Boss, for that. Really appreciate it. But I just this is a good segue into Nova, because I think of anyone who obviously everyone working on this project, particularly on the technical team, putting things together, you know, working really hard. Everyone was really tired. Everyone was weary. I think Nova, for many of us, embodied the weariness on a cellular level. You know, like, you know how like you've got so many people in a project who are they're just trying to be. Everyone's trying to be positive, even though they're like they haven't slept in like 14 hours. They're 48 hours or whatever. Like they're exhausted, but they're like, we could do this, guys. Everything's gonna be great. You're all amazing. But you do need someone in the group to just keep everyone grounded. And I feel like Nova is that person. So Nova, tell us your experiences of working on this track, of producing the music video.
Okay, first of all, I have to, before I do anything, because as much as I make it like a whole thing about like, oh, I did a lot on this and everything like that, there are so many people that did so many insane things on this music video, and things that this wouldn't have happened and it wouldn't have gotten done if it wasn't for the contributions of the people that we worked with. Malin especially. Like, I have to shout out Malin, because if he did not come in when he did and tell us, hey, we should definitely use DaVinci Resolve's cloud editing, if that did not happen, this project does not get done. I'm dead serious. Like, because the way the cloud editing was introduced and how we used it was so insanely useful to this project and to like everything else that we had done, because everyone else was able to contribute to it around the clock, and all the editors that were working on it, whether they knew how to do a lot of editing, because some of them more even that is experienced in editing, but they still were able to contribute in some way. That made the whole thing so much more unified and so much more easier to grasp. But when it came to just the overall, just what the hell we were doing, I basically gave the project to Malin after a certain point, because there were so many pieces of art that needed to be animated, and I need to shout out again. I have to shout out Mimi. I have to shout out Mimi, because again, the animation, the way it looks right now, half of it doesn't get done if it's not for Mimi's rigging on this. It literally, because I don't know how to rig. I don't know how to do any of that in Live 2D, and I don't really know. Like, I know a little bit on how to animate an image. I did it on the Bijou project I did with the Pebble server and everything like that. But this was so much more than what we had done on that one, and it was such a. Me and her were on such a like specific wavelength where we knew exactly what we had to do. We knew exactly what we wanted it to look like, and she would just rig something up and then just send it to me, and then I would spend the next however long animating it, like compositing it. It's just, at the end of it, it was just like I didn't even know what was happening. I was just like in what I was in like a fugue state. Like I couldn't see. I was just like so locked into what I was doing for hours and hours.
Somewhere in between like flow state and maybe like phasing out of sync with the universe.
Yes. Yeah. Like
Flow state and
literally,
delirium.
Because I had heard, and this is the problem again with editing and everything like that. I heard the same few lines so much depending on what I was actually doing, to the point where it basically, again, just became delirium, where I'm like, I'm just hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But, I mean, above all else with this thing, it's has to be, and I told Hill this when I worked on the Bijou project and Music Box of Fate and this and all the other projects we'd worked on, that I obviously work in the editing industry professionally, right? And I obviously do that for money, right? And this, doing anything in the VTuber sphere so far at least, has been such a joy, because I told him, I was like, this, for the first time in like a long time, just in terms of editing and animation or whatever we're doing in these, it is the most purest form, I feel like, modern day wise, of like artistic expression on every possible level, like musically, artistically, like visually, like videos, because nobody's doing this for profit. This is not for any profit. This is just pure love of like the medium, of the what we're doing, why we're doing it. Like there's nothing else behind it. Like there really isn't, and that's something that doesn't happen a lot nowadays, I feel like, because you have to get something out of it because of just the way the world works now. But like this, working on these, that's why I keep coming back to these, because they're so, as much as, again, like everyone says, I'm grounded with it, and I try to be, because some of it has to be a little bit.
We need someone to just like log on every now and then and just go like, bro, I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna pass out and die.
I don't think I can do this. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, man. Like really, but we pull it off either way. But yeah, I really do think that these projects are like, any of these are like, it doesn't matter if it's here or somewhere else. Like these, no one's doing this for anybody but the love of the game, like literally.
Yeah.
And
they're so rewarding.
It's like rewarding in like the artistic way, not in the monetary way, and it's so refreshing. And that's why I kept doing them, because I was like, this is so refreshing to do as an artist and as like a creative, for not worrying about the profit. Just fucking do it and just make something cool out of it.
I think it's something that I really love, is that we get this mix of like people like yourself who are professionals in the industry, and people who are like newbies, like people who are just coming up, people who are trying their hand at stuff that they've done a bit of, but you know, they need a chance to spread their wings, to push themselves, to put themselves out there that they've maybe not done before. And so you get in our group, we get this situation where, and it's something that I very intentionally want to try and encourage whenever we do these projects, is that even though they're not formally called this, but we essentially get like mentors and mentees in many ways. We get people who are very experienced in what they're doing, and they're able to pass on knowledge and befriend and network and all this kind of stuff with people who are just starting out in their journeys. And I think that's so important because that's how art works, you know, that's how we make art, that's how we transfer skills. It's through education, it's through this kind of this passing on the torch of artistry, and it's something that I find so beautiful when we can have that.
Yeah.
And the thing is that, like you said, it's very hard to get that in, you know, commercial projects, because when there's capital at stake, then all of a sudden there's different priorities. But when we're doing something for a shared love of someone or something, then people can be so generous with their time, with their skills, and so much more up for, you know, this whole very collaborative environment that allows people to discover new things about themselves and discover new techniques and talents and all that kind of stuff. So, and I think VTubing is really special for that. And I think,
Yeah.
you know, maybe it's because we're still quite young as a niche. I sometimes look to the Vocaloid community to think about where we might be in like 10 years time or 15 years time or something.
Right.
It's a bit of a...
It's looking good if that's the community to go by.
I think so. You know, because you see that community is also one built upon collaboration and
creativity.
And creativity and people just doing stuff for the love of it, you know, because they love their voice banks in the same way that we love our Oshis, you know. There's lots of analogs to it.
And I can't state like how if you wanted to like get into a creative discipline and you're like, you know, you're learning slowly and you're doing some things on your own, I almost want to say that it's better to be a part of one of these projects and kind of like suck up knowledge from the other people in the same discipline than it is to like look up tutorials on what you're trying to do and get knowledge there, because you get like information and just these little things that you would never find anywhere else. You take those in so quickly working on projects like these. And I want to particularly, I guess, shout out a group of people that we haven't really talked about yet, apart from, you know, the fact that we had to tune time all of them, and that's like all the vocalists, right? Like there were so many people on this project that that sung for this song that had never really done something like that before. Like we had a lot of like professional singers and stuff as well, but we wanted that everybody who wanted to be a part of this, if they wanted to contribute their voice, they could. And to this day, for any of these projects that we've done since, we pride ourselves on the fact that we've never rejected a single person. We have had to sometimes ask somebody, hey, can you like redo this part because we couldn't really make it work or something like that, but they always have, and they've always made the final cut. We haven't ever had to tell somebody, oh yeah, the work that you put in to get this recorded to us, actually, you couldn't make it. So it's for the vocalists, especially, like, it's so cool to see every single time that we get so many new faces who are very new to this and very excited to try and be a part of it. And then we see them again when we host the next project. Like some people from the world outside came over to sing for Music Box of Fate, and now we're seeing it again with some of the projects that we're doing now, and seeing those recurring names every time. It's just it's so rewarding.
So nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
it means so much that we have this community that's kind of been built, and we've been able to see so many people grow and go on to like keep doing amazing things with these projects, with their own projects and all that. It's so special.
That too, the connections that everyone makes, and like
Yeah.
being able to make their own, like I want to make. I mean, I've told this to Hill, I've told this to a bunch of people where I want to make my own animation of my VTuber as a character, and so many people that I've met from this, like I want to reach out to and be like, I want to do this. Like I want to I've been wanting to do this for like the last 5 years of my life, like before I even knew what VTubing was. And I now can potentially do that based off the people that I've met and the people that I've like interacted with in this space because of this. Like that's that's how special this is. It breeds more art in general. Like it keeps going just after this. It doesn't just end here. Like they keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so special. Thank you guys for everything you did for this project. You guys did so much work behind the scenes, leading this project, but also showing a lot of leadership skills in yourselves. You did a lot of delegating to other people as well, which involves, you know, trusting other people and assessing other people's abilities, and then, you know, entrusting them with specific jobs to do, and then empowering those people to do it and to do a great job with it also. So without the leadership skills that you all showed, then, you know, this project would not have been the success that it was. It's a testament to not only how incredible you all are at your crafts, but it's also a testament to the kind of people you are, and the kind of leaders you are too. So thank you so much. You're all incredible, and I love you all so much.
And we extend that thanks back out to you, because I can tell that I can tell that you're segueing out. But before we stop thanking people, like I
oh no, I'm transitioning to the next scene. Oh no, what a shame.
no. You're gonna.
Oh, look at the time.
Oh, winning us for the
Oh.
past 20 minutes. You're gonna sit your ass down and listen. All right.
I don't
like,
wanna.
ultimately, these projects require somebody to step up, to come up with the idea of doing something like this, and deciding that this should not be done with just you and the people who are close to you and the people that you know, and, like, you know, keep it small, keep it within your own hands, but decide that this is something that should be shared by everybody, and giving people the opportunity to have those moments where they can grow and where they can be a part of something way bigger than themselves. That would not happen were it not for somebody at the very start of it to go, actually, this is not something that I want to do just with the people that I know. I want to trust people I've never met before to do this. Like that requires a lot of self-sacrifice, and it's what you've done for projects like Under the Stars, and then The World Outside, and then the Music Box of Fate community cover, that if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have had the confidence to now step up myself and host one of my own. It's only because of you that I was shown that stuff like that can work, and that it isn't doomed to fail if you try and involve a much larger group of people, many of whom you have no idea who they are and you have no idea what they're capable of, and still deciding to effectively throw your own artistic control into that group of people and see what they do with it. And I massively respect
Hands of a
you for
complete
that.
unknown.
Yeah, and you deserve your due credit and your due respect for all of that. And I'm serious when I say that.
Yeah, I mean, you were the torchbearer.
Yep.
You were the rallying cry under which we all organized to make this thing happen. And like, I think sure a lot of people started out as doing it for Gura and that type of thing, but I know at least for me, like by the end of it, it was just as much about doing it for the community of people that assembled around the cause. So yeah, it was an honor.
Thank you.
Have you made you cry yet?
No, but I feel like I've died, like, and my eulogy is being read at my funeral or something. So, it's kind of weird being alive for your own.
Yeah, right.
For your own eulogy.
You're not dead yet. Wake him up. We need another one.
Get back to work. Where's the hill sticker with a whip? Where is it?
True. Yeah. But no, we love you, dude.
Yeah, no.
Starlight RiKU.
Wonder RiKU.
Wonder RiKU.
We don't need Wonder Ego though. We don't need Wonder Ego. Don't go too much to your head. We need Wonder like who.
Oh, it's okay. I screw up often enough for me to never have enough of an ego to form, because every single time I think I'm doing a good job, I do something so horrifically inadequate that I'm reminded of just how much I need other people to function as a human being. So
I think we all do, though, to be fair.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like there's when it comes to these projects, everybody has gaps in their ability and mistakes that they make that have to be filled in by other people. But that's what makes these projects work so well, is that like somebody asks me to do something, I'm like, I have no idea, and I try it and it fails, and then somebody else is like, actually you should do this, and then they step in and they fix it. I cannot tell you how much I've learned from Saber over the past year when it comes to like literally anything music production. And that's only because I showed Saber something I was working on, and then he sat my ass down for a 6-hour mixing session.
This is what I mean. It's this kind of like sharing of knowledge and upskilling and I love it. It makes me so happy. Thank you.
And
guys.
I mean, I wasn't the same engineer that I was before and after any of these projects. Like, I just gained so much, both professionally and personally, through being a part of these things.
Oh, dude, I never animated in my life. like literally, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had no clue going into this. I assumed that I was like, oh, I know After Effects. I can figure that out. I had no clue. Like, if Mimi wasn't there, this doesn't happen. Like, literally. Like, and the fact that I was even able to figure that out or figure out anything with it. And me, to go off what they were saying about the 6-hour like mixing session, me and Malin were trying to make my 3D model in Blender at like 4 in the morning. Like, just the both of us just sitting in a call, just figuring out how to do Blender, because I don't know how the fuck to do that, and he kind of knows how to do it a little bit. We were just sitting there like toying with it for like
vibing 3D,
4 or 5 hours. I'm figuring out how to like, you have to pull this thing to make this work, and it just like, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what's happening right now.
And these projects force you.
Sorry, this was the Nova I was expecting on the call. I was completely blindsided by Nova being like so earnest earlier on. I was like, I've never heard this guy be this nice to me in my life. Like,
Hold on, wait a minute
what
now.
is going on?
I want to resent it a little bit, because I've just been, the only times I feel like we've talked, like actually talked, is when I've been like off
Delirious.
my shit on like a
It's when you're
4-hour
absolutely
bender.
delirious. Yeah.
We have to talk more when I'm not going insane. Like I think that just, I think we can do that more.
Do you know what? Cheers to that.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's
I
more
agree.
of a. Let's not do it when I'm going delirious, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Maybe I
You're
won't be the
really
judge of
funny
people
when
like,
you're
oh,
delirious,
This guy's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah.
You're just
Nova
really
became our-
entertaining.
Nova became our comic relief at some point, and like when Hill was talking about like the 10 p.m. shitpost hour, we were all in the VC.
Oh,
we were
dude,
all grinding.
I'm off my shit. Like, I was done. I couldn't be bothered.
Man.
Thank you so much, guys. I think we're going to take a very, very short break whilst we bring in our next guests. We are going to be talking to some of the music team. We're going to be talking to Starlight Daryl, and if she's okay with it, our incredible vocalist Alina Gawr.
Do it, Alina.
My goat. Bless people with your voice, please. I'm on my knees.
So we're going to take a short break. It'll be shorter than the last break because I've given up on trying to make the animated Fugu things work. It's not going to happen. This is what we've got today.
Remember, guys, if you can't succeed, give up.
That is the message of this live stream.
Never give up.
If you
Don't
take
ever
away
give up. Don't you
anything
ever
from
give up.
this,
Don't you ever give up.
No, but no.
Sorry, I'm leaving. I'm sorry.
Shout out Everlasting Harmony. That's the Gawr project. That's coming later in the year.
yeah. Oh yeah. Do you guys want to do any quick shout outs? Rosa will do yours later.
Yeah, that sounds good.
For me, oh gosh, I mean, honestly, I think I don't think there's anything like super active right now, but yeah, just double shout out
Stream
Odyssey.
Saber.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, double shout it out.
I mean, I didn't mention it earlier because I didn't want to interrupt. my name is actually Ultra Nova, not just Nova. And I noticed that everyone else has their names on it. I just didn't have my name up. And that's okay. I don't care. It's fine. If you want to buy
I'm
me a
going to, for the last... how do you spell it with like, is it got like a billion A's?
Right?
No, it's 2 V's in
Yeah.
Nova. Because
There we go.
the other one was, it just didn't, it wasn't there.
So
And
there
I
you go.
couldn't do anything.
Ultra
Yeah,
Nova
for 5 seconds,
For five-
I'm there.
7.
Goodbye.
with the correct name. Ultra Nova. You saw it here, and everything that you saw in the 35 minutes before this, you did not see.
Oh, wait, I have to do this one thing, because we mentioned in the other chat. Your dad almost doxed you, but I have to tell you a story about mine. My mom, in the original, in the original video, in the pre-stream, she completely fucking doxed me. In the original The World Outside. Completely doxed me. Her name was her full name, and she's like,
So funny.
oh, my son, whatever the fuck, is in this project. He did so well, and all you needed to do was be like, well, that's his first name. That's her last name. Put the 2 and 2 together. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, let's be.
It went full circle, and I was happy. I was happy. I was like, your dad's in here. I was like, oh my god, that's unbelievable. That's perfect.
It's so funny. But let's be honest. My name is just my name anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm the same way.
my identity is not exactly hidden from the world.
Yeah.
In particular,
Mine
so,
is.
you know. Yeah. So it's fine. I don't mind. My
just thought it was
parents
funny, that's
my
all.
parents are lovely and supportive, so it's nice to have them here, even if they do dox their entire real names on the internet. But that's their choice.
Hey, I told her to change it, and my brother had her change it. She's now Swifty over 60. That's about it.
RiKU is your real name. What the full name? The Wunder RiKU. Anyway.
You don't have to. No one's asking you to do it.
Google it. It doesn't take a lot of effort.
Yeah, no, it does not. You do not need to be a sleuth to find this one.
No. Right. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to transition. We're going to have Starlight Daryl and Alina on next. Thank you so much.
See you around,
don't go
Jack.
anywhere.
Take it easy.
Bye. Hi everyone, we are back.
Hello. We're so
Hi.
back.
And we have with us right now, we have the incredible Starlight Daryl
Oh, I try.
and the wonderful Alina.
Hi.
Yay, Alina.
So, this is part of our music team for the world outside. Daryl did a bunch of the orchestration for this. And what's with the I am Guras in chat?
Oh, I'm so scared.
I think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they are proclaiming that they are Gura.
I think they
Oh,
might be.
yeah.
Or are they proclaiming that Alina is their true
You know-
Gura?
I believe it.
So Alina was, in fact, the voice of our Gura for not only the world outside, but also Under the Stars, providing the incredible singing that made the song as special as it was. Yeah. So, I would love to know for you guys a little bit about, I guess, like, why did you do this project? why did you say yes? And not just this, actually, because both of you, first, actually, the first time I collaborated with both of you guys was Under the Stars, technically.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to reach back a little bit farther in time to kind of put the world outside into into like a good context, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, why on earth did you guys decide to do Under the Stars in the roles that you did? Because you both had pretty big jobs to do that I think came with quite a lot of pressure, and you both did them exceptionally well. So, Daryl, why don't we start
Maybe a
with you?
bit bigger for Miss Alina than me, but well, I mean, when Ami graduated, and she was sort of my Hololive Oshi, right? And that was just such an earth-shattering moment for me. I mean, that it sounds really extreme, but I think it's true. And Ami's music is sort of how I discovered your work. And when I saw that you were putting out, a call for people to help you with this project that was Under the Stars, I totally misunderstood and volunteered myself for music work. Because I don't think you were actually looking for like music help at that point, but like I totally misread it, and I like let my excitement get the better of me. So reached out to you, and I think that ended up being the start of a really beautiful, like, friendship and musical partnership, I guess.
Yeah, I think
this
so.
all started because of a misunderstanding. But no, it was just that was just such a tumultuous time. For a VTuber that was, I think, really personally important for both of us.
Yeah.
And getting a chance to work on something like that with a songwriter that I admire and respect so much. How could I possibly pass on that opportunity?
Oh, yeah. It was interesting. I can't actually remember exactly how that conversation started, but I think there was it started with a little bit of like I don't think I was looking for other people to actually contribute towards the arrangement, because Under the Stars had more or less been written already. It was a song that had existed before. But when you were kind of suggested that, I was like, well, I mean, now that you've said you want to do that, I'm not going to say no. That would be crazy to say no to Starlight Daryl to do some arrangement for it. So I was like, well, what do you want to do? And you added to the beautiful plucked string instruments with the bouzouki, and then you did all the gorgeous string arrangements too. And I think I gave you a blueprint of can you reference this melody here, and can you reference this melody here, and that was kind of it. And then I think we ended up doing a similar thing for the world outside then, right?
Yeah, we ran it back.
Yeah. And what about for you, Alina. I mean, I put the call out online for people. I assume I must have put out a message saying like we're looking for. No. I've just remembered. It was from the Oh My Gawr fan project, right? Yeah, it's where it started, right?
Yeah. So, you sent me the Twitter link to your post. Sorry, I'm a little nervous right now. I didn't have anything like written down, so.
It's okay.
But you messaged me saying that you were putting out a song for Emma's graduation, and you asked me if I would be up for singing Gura's part. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. If that's okay with you, yeah. And
yeah, and I think it was because like we did like I was brought on to do an instrumental for a Gawr like fan project in their own like fan server, which we did for her anniversary, I think, which was called Oh My Gawr, and you did one of the lead vocals for that. And I remember when I was like editing your vocal and stuff, I remember just thinking like, how does she sound so much like Gura?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that as in I sound like Gura, but I don't know how people hear it. I guess it's because I live with my voice every day, but I don't know. I don't really.
But even when you're speaking right now, you have almost like a similar cadence that like it's so it blows my mind a little bit.
Yeah, seriously. No, it's an incredible skill. Like, I watch Iron Mouse every day. I don't think I sound like Iron Mouse. And if I did, I think life would be a little different for me.
Well,
But at the same time, though, like, it's not to say that like you are a Gawr cover artist. That's not the thing. It's just like when looking for this project and trying to find someone who could take the place of Gawr in a fan song context, for Under the Stars, I decided for Yijiao, who did a couple of like my really early like an Ame and Gura fan songs, to take on the Ame role because I think her voice sounded a bit closer to that. But then it was trying to find someone else to take Gura's part, and it was big shoes to fill. It's a big voice to fill. But yeah, you did such an amazing job on Under the Stars. Your singing is incredible. Like you're such a talent, and just like tonally, I just love listening to your voice so much. Like I'm genuinely such a fan of your voice.
What the heck?
What a privilege to be able to have her voice on it.
Yeah, it really, really is. So when it came to the world outside, there really was sort of no one else in my mind when it came to singing Gura's part, and I kind of like hoped and prayed. I was like, this project only works if Alina says yes, because I do not want to try and find another Alina. So I'm so glad you were able to make time for us with this, and I have a memory of like making the guide vocal tracks and sending them over and being like, I hope these don't sound terrible. I hope these terrible guide vocals are enough for Alina to go off. And then I remember as soon as I got your vocals back, I was just like, I was so over the moon. I was like, okay, the song is the song now. So
I thought Wonder Twinku sounded pretty good on that song.
Wonder Twinku, oh my god. Oh my god.
Because like you did something with your voice, like either modulated or you maybe sang it up like much lighter than you typically do.
Put a little filter on it to not sound like me, because that just makes me want to cringe and die. But when I sing idol music, so but yeah. And then when it came to the arrangement, Daryl, again, it was one of those where there were quite a lot of things that I wanted to try and hint at with the arrangement, other melodies I wanted to bring in. And whilst we were working on this song was when Ash Again dropped, right?
That's That's right.
And we actually had that thing of like, is there anything we can do to like reference Ash again, right? Because that would be crazy if we're able to do that in such a short amount of time, which led to the intro, right? So, I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, we tried a lot of things, I think. You know, I thought about trying to orchestrate something for the intro. You know, you kind of like, you know, you kind of flew the idea of just doing like a string quartet.
Oh yeah.
And seeing how that would sound. And I feel like there was just something about like that string quartet sound just felt very, I think, lonely and honestly sad. That I think worked perfectly because it was like the right build up. Like, you know, obviously it was a sad time for all of us, right? Who was graduating and all that. But I think that kind of setting that stage of like, okay, like we know this is kind of a gloomy time right now. Before jumping into the actual song, I think that's what worked really well about it.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
because you know, it just built up, you know, into this like big hopeful thing, you know, hopecore.
Yeah, and it's a big reason why I even wanted to do any of these projects in the first place. I think in 2024, going into 2025, I think it was some of the roughest times that we've had as a community in EN VTubing.
Oh god, yeah.
It was like there was like a slew of high-profile graduations from like big corporate VTubers. There were some massively high-profile kind of controversies with indies and things as well, and then corporations that completely crashed and burned. Like, it was rough. It was really rough time, and I've just really strongly believed in that time that the thing that would get our community through it is if we just kept on throwing ourselves into doing these kind of like hopeful projects, these like community-driven projects that inspire people to be the best versions of themselves and do something bigger than themselves, and just reinforce community, and that we are community, and that we're a strong community, and we'll outlive anything that happens. Like, we'll still be here loving our Oshis and having fun, you know. And when Ash Again came out, it was very much needed, because I think it provided a lot of context to where Gura was at and the decisions that she'd made. But it didn't make it any easier, I guess, for us, you know. It was tough. It was a very hard pill to swallow, and a difficult truth. And I think I wanted this song to obviously not invalidate that at all, but instead to try and show that there's hope beyond all of that still, and there's hope in this community beyond all of that still. And I think in that intro, by having that little bit of Ash Again in the string quartet, it's this very dark minor key little passage that then gives way to this really bright major ukulele chord. And it's my belief that like the saddest songs are in major keys, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like, nothing breaks your heart more than just like the cutest ukulele chord progression you've ever heard in your life with, you know, a heartbreaking lyric over the top. Like, it's nothing's gonna break your heart more than that. So it was that little touch that I think added a lot. There was other little touches in the instrumental that I really loved. I really loved the reunite reprise that happens in that kind of the build-up section at the end, where you've got the single day, single year. There's a bit in the string section where you get the because like that's one of the big Hollow EN songs, and this song is all about reuniting. And I was like, we have to include reunite somewhere, and it's during the bit where like Gura's running like to meet Ame, and like it makes me cry every time just thinking about it.
honestly, yeah.
So you did an amazing job with that. Are there any other moments that were kind of your favorite little scoring moments and stuff?
I think my personal favorite was you know, in that big final chorus. Okay, I'm still recovering from infection, so I hope I can do this right. But where the strings do that like And then it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
back into the
Under the Stars.
Under the Stars
Melody,
motif.
yeah.
And just I actually forgot I put that in there until rewatching it today. And I was like, oh God, who did this? Why did they make me cry?
Oh.
Cursing Starlight Daryl.
It is such a beautiful moment. It builds that climax up so well.
Mm.
You know, into it's one of those things where I get like me and you when we're writing and composing and all this kind of stuff. We don't worry ourselves too much about like is something too cheesy, is something too over the top, flamboyant, whatever. Like we lean into the like full emotion of music without concerning ourselves with things like that, because we are
truly the most whimsy.
we are cringe and we are free.
We are cringe and we are free. And I am not concerned with people who think that leaning into your whimsy and your heart is cringe.
I agree, and I think it's those qualities that just, you know, made your arrangement so perfect for this, because it just needed to be honest and serve the emotion of the song in the best way it could. And the song is emotional; it is outwardly emotional. Yeah, you did so wonderfully with that. Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you,
Thank you, Daryl.
Only possible because there was such an emotional song to work off of.
So Alina, I would love to know a little bit more about you, actually. I would love to know like a little bit about your singing and like how much singing you've done before these projects and all that kind of stuff. Like why are you so good at singing?
Oh.
I'm rather curious about that.
I just spawned and stuff. Well, I.
You spawned in with your singing stat maxed out already. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, I'm really not a professional singer at all. I guess I'm just the girl with a big heart. Cause well, during like the COVID times, I would like secretly move my camera a bit up so my mouth wouldn't be seen, and I would start like singing to videos and just doing that the whole time because I was spending like my whole days at home and stuff. And I guess I found some people who would listen to me, and I realized that I was doing something that other people would enjoy, and I didn't realize it. And then I just kept doing stuff, and like so much of my inspiration came from Gura. Like I started playing the ukulele because of her, and that was like the first instrument I really enjoyed playing, because when I was younger, my mom would put me into piano lessons, but I would always be like, no, I don't want to do it, because I don't know, I just didn't feel like it, I guess. And now that I look back on it, I really do enjoy playing music, and I guess it's just like for the love of the game kind of thing. Because after that, I started playing guitar as well. I have like 3 guitars behind me.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And
You are joining the far too many guitars club that me and
Oh.
Darren are also in.
Yeah, I had to give one to my dad because there wasn't enough room on this like little rack thing I have. But
Oh, you mean your dad bought you an extra guitar that you didn't have room for, so I guess he's gonna have to look after this one instead. Classic dad move.
My dad's definitely done that.
Yeah. I will definitely be doing that if I ever become a baby's gonna be
She'll
6
keep
months
it
old
safe
and I'll be
for
buying
me.
them Stratocasters. That's so lovely. That's amazing because like I don't know, I'm always blown away with just how much our favorite streamers and VTubers can impact upon us, and how much the people who we look up to in the entertainment world, whether it's music or art or whatever, can have like such incredible positive influences on our lives. Like me and Daryl wouldn't be here doing what we're doing if we weren't inspired by the people who we call our Oshis as well. Like I wouldn't be writing VTuber music if it wasn't for Ame and Gura. And I wouldn't be doing Vocaloid music if it wasn't for like seeing Ado live and Ado doing this speech about how like she hopes the whole world will discover how wonderful like Vocaloid and Hatsune Miku are, and that's all she wants to share with the world. And that resonated with me so much. I was like, I'm going to be a Vocaloid producer because I've always wanted to be. So it's just so powerful, I think, how you can end up on this whole path in your life of actually becoming a musician because of like some karaoke streams. I think it's so easy, I guess, for people who aren't in this bubble or don't do what we do, to kind of see it all as being a little bit strange and whatever. And like, I mean, okay, it is a little bit strange. We're all a bit strange. That's why we're here. But at the same time, like, people's lives change because of VTubing, because they're inspired to become better versions of themselves, to try new things, to learn new skills, to enrich their own lives. And I think that's why we're here. That's why we keep doing what we're doing. And that's so beautiful, Alina. That's kind of where you started too, and Gura had that influence on you. So beautiful.
I feel like she's changed my life, and I'm really grateful.
Yeah. We are Gura, says chat. This is the We Are Groot moment at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, isn't it? Like, we are Gura.
I am grateful that Gura could have that kind of impact on Alina, that like she could be inspired to share her voice with the world.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And it's just I often think about like how many people are like just one stroke of inspiration away from picking up a hobby that could like result in art that would change the world, right?
Yeah.
And like it's just like this butterfly effect that I feel like we constantly, I don't know, just narrowly miss, So it's so beautiful that VTubing is kind of like the maximum representation of that thing,
Yeah. I
Great,
think so. I think so. My last question for you, Alina, is: are you working on any music right now? Have you released any music of your own?
I
Can you try
haven't.
this show Starlight and Wonder?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't really have any experience in creating music. Rather, like covering music, playing instruments to music that already exists and stuff like that.
Are we gonna get like a Alina Utaite arc where like
Oh,
we're gonna get
I
like
wish.
a bunch of cover songs and stuff?
I wish I had the strength to do that, but alas, I'm just the thing, just a thing. But
I think you are far stronger than you give yourself credit for, Alina. I really
I
believe
think
that.
so too.
I think I mean this. Well, now working with you on 3 projects, I believe. You are one of my favorite singers to work with. Period.
what the heck?
Because the quality of what you deliver is flawless. You are incredibly reliable and punctual. You always hold yourself really professionally in, when we're organizing stuff. You're just absolute dream to work with. And on all the songs that we've done, your voice is the only voice that I would have in that role for the roles that you did in those songs. And by chat, by the looks of it too, are really, really looking forward to a day when, you start releasing more music for the world, if that is something that you ever want to do. I think there's a bunch of people here who really, really love your voice and really, really love your personality and would love to hear more.
What the heck?
Honestly, you are an inspiration.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I'm kind of ready to wake up right now.
You're already awake, darling. I'm so sorry.
I think you're awake. I don't pinch yourself or something just to check. I'll pinch myself too,
Ooh.
just to out you. Anyway, pretty sure I'm awake.
Should I get the spinny top rolling right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Who's got a spinning top or a Beyblade?
Still going.
Imagine your Inception token as a Beyblade. Anyway,
That would be a very different movie.
that would be a very different. Just the end of the movie is just Leonardo DiCaprio just ends up in a Beyblade. But anyway, this is going off on a tangent. The point is, Alina. Let it rip. Anyway. I mean it though, Alina. We're such big fans of your voice, and I really hope that obviously it's depending on what you want to do with your life and all that kind of stuff, but I really hope that if singing for people is something that you really, really enjoy and you really love doing, it's a passion of yours, then I hope that you doing these projects is enough proof to yourself to show that you can do this and you can do it incredibly well, and there are people who really love it too. And I really, really want to hear more music from you, and I think I extend this out from myself and a whole bunch of all the other music producers who were involved in the world outside. I think any one of us, myself included, any one of us would love the opportunity to work with you again and to collaborate and make music with you if you ever want to. Rosa says you're always welcome here. If you ever want to do music, whether it's covers, whether it's original songs, our community is made to support people like you, and we will always be there.
Oh,
We're here
that's
for you.
awesome.
So, when we're getting that first song, huh? Anyway.
I'm getting emotional. I'm not even Alina.
It's okay, Daryl. I'll do music with you too, but
Aw.
Alina's just a lot cooler.
What?
I concur.
Alina album, go go go. If Alina has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Alina has 10 fans, I am one of them. Chat's going crazy for you right now.
I'm
So-
scared.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been such a pleasure to speak to you both. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Alina, for everything you did for the world outside and for our other projects too.
Thank you.
It would
both
not have
of
been
you.
the same without you. I owe so much to you both and love you both so much. So
Oh.
I'm so incredibly
too, bestie.
grateful.
thank you, guys. Next up, gosh, I am 45 minutes over the length of what the stream was originally going to be. What I'm going to do, I was going to split this up into groups, but I think what I'm going to do is just do an open call on my Discord.
Oh,
And
chaotic.
anybody-
Let's go.
And anybody who is involved in the world outside, you can jump on It's going to be chaos. It's going to be funny. We're going to do our best to moderate it. We will probably not have time for everybody to give a speech or like to give their own kind of thing. It will be a kind of like introduce yourself, say like one thing about the project that it meant to you, and it'll be a bit of a free for all. And I'm just gonna like leave my mods with figuring out how to. Oh, mods have an idea for that. Okay, Vrontis. We're gonna go to our start screen, and we are going to figure that out. So stay put, and we'll be back with you very shortly. One more time. Thank you so much, Starlight Dow and Alina, for being here.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, both of
much.
you.
I'll see you guys very shortly. Hi everyone! We are literally here with everyone!
Hey.
Oh, I need to move the chat. Everyone is here! Let's move chat so you can see it now. Let's put it wide up. This is the messiest stream layout I have ever had in my entire life. We are currently in a Discord chat with a whole bunch of people from RiKU's Wonderland server who were involved in some way or another in the world outside, and I thought it would just be funny to have a big old group chat just like we did when we all watched the world outside together for the first time. And then you guys all saw that the Myth Girls were actually in the song, and then you all swore at me for a good 5 minutes after the song finished. Yeah. So I thought we'd just relive that.
Wait, everyone be mean to Riku.
Riku, I remember you asked me for when we were doing that watch party. I remember you messaged me 5 minutes before, Rosa, can you record this? Because I need to be able to relive the moment of people fighting it out for the first time, and I still have that recording, and it's beautiful.
Evil. Only evil people do that.
I feel like we need to relive the moment after this stream.
So apparently I was in the know, and I guess I purged it from my mind because I was like, no, I must swear this to secrecy. I've somehow gaslit myself into thinking I was never in the know.
Daryl's really good with NDAs.
It's one way to not leak it.
Yeah.
Is to just forget.
Yeah.
I remember I almost leaked it one time, or I almost I didn't give the whole thing away, but
we came close a few times.
Because we were all going insane working on this, I had a separate folder in my World Outside section on my PC that was just a shitposts folder. No. I had a separate folder that was just a shitposts folder. And at one point I forgot that folder existed, and I was like, oh, well, you know what would be smart? If I ever somehow am sharing my screen while I have that file directory open, to just move all of the Myth Girl stuff into a shitposts folder, so that people won't even think twice about what it might be. But I completely forgot about that I already had one. So at one point somebody pointed out, was like, why do you have 2 shitposts folders? And I was like, fuck, shit. And I managed to talk myself out of it, but I almost gave the whole thing away.
It's just I'm that prolific of a memer.
Yeah. You need 2. You filled the first folder got filled up. That's how folders work, right?
Yeah, I know. I think I clogged it up to tiredness, and people bought that. Because, I was there every day for 12 to 16 hours. So it made sense.
So I'm going to open the floor for a little bit, just for 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes or so. If anybody wants to say something very, very quickly about the project, and what it meant to them, or what Gura means to them. And I mean very, very quick, because there's a lot of you, we're probably not going to have time to get everybody in. Just because it's really late for me right now. I was supposed to finish streaming an hour ago. But I want to give people an opportunity. If there's anybody who has something on their heart that they want to say, and you can, say it briefly, then the floor is yours.
Everyone say here. If you want to talk, say here in the chat. Just type it out and I'll call you out.
Let's do that. This is why Pebble...
Requiem, you're up first.
Are so important to my life.
So
they sometimes find
so big fun fact on how I found the project. I was
introduce yourself.
Sorry, my bad. So my name is Requiem Vanguard. I'm a demon VTuber from the Resident Abyss. And there's a fun fact about how I found this project. That I woke up and for some reason, the first thing I do is check Twitter. I don't know why. I probably hate myself. I don't know. But anyways, it was the first thing that appeared on the feed was RiKU's post about the project, and I was like, I mean, might as well just reply and hope for the best. And I got the DM from RiKU, and I was like, oh shit, I got it. I guess I'm in. And I wish I made my singing voice better on the final product from me, because I was trying to find the time to practice the lines and everything, but I had back then a roommate that was being so annoying with with the noise and stuff like that, because he was sleeping, and I was like, this is the only time I was able to try to practice or record and stuff, you know. So I felt like what I did was felt rushed because I couldn't practice at all, and I hope it wasn't too much work for you all, that worked in the project, because it was so stressful that I wanted to do it well. But yeah.
Your vocal would have been one in a drop in the ocean of so many vocals that the Time Tune team had to do. So I can assure you that the work that was done on yours would not have been of a major impact to anybody. I assure you. And everybody's vocal made it into the song. Everybody who submitted gave us something that was absolutely good enough to be in the song. So don't worry about that. I love the idea that the world outside managed to like stop someone from sleeping and like massively irritate another person, because that's like, you hear so many nice things about what this song means to people, and I love the idea that there's one person out there who just absolutely hates this song. That's very funny to me.
I guess it's almost better to not be remembered.
I am so honored to be part of this. Like, I am so honored. I didn't realize that I was gonna be part of this along with the Myth Girls, and I realized that Camila was there, and I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell? What?"
Yeah, we had some really, we had so many amazing people be part of this as well. Having Camilla in, I believe Zephyriana was in as well.
Nana Banyana also contributed a vocal.
Yeah, we had so many incredible people be part of that choir. It just shows how much Gura meant to so many. Thank you so much, Requiem Vanguard.
Yep, thank you.
Next,
Schmatato, you're up.
Schmatato,
it's
hi.
my turn. Hello. So my name is Schmed, or Schmatato. I'm a part-time VTuber, full-time memer, and I... Ooh, a little bit nervous, sorry. But doing a part of the chorus for The World Outside meant so much to me, and as well as it meant so much to so many other people as well. I was working a full-time job while also taking care of my grandparents full-time. So I was really stressed, and I did not know how I was going to be able to put it in. I did all the vocals, like the chorus vocals, while at my grandparents' house, but for the brief points that I was at home. So then it was always very late, so I heard a lot of noise complaints. But I'm also a perfectionist, which made it even worse, because I was sang for about 12 hours for that one day, so it was pretty bad. But I'm super happy that I was able to be a part of the chorus, and I put it everywhere that I could possibly, that I had a part of it, and getting that first sort of response back on Twitter was just made me super happy, and it was the distraction that I really needed in such a most difficult time of my life, for sure.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, huge props to you for doing that whilst, like you said, full-time job, caring for your grandparents. That's incredible. Being a carer for anyone, but being a carer for your own family is such a amazing thing to do. It's an amazing selfless thing to do. For you to try and fit doing all those vocals in around doing that is no small feat. And really, really grateful to you for doing that, honestly, and that means so much. That's beautiful to hear. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course. I'm just grateful for everyone, really. It's They made life so much easier, and it was so much fun. And during that reveals, during the stream as well, when the premiere started for the song, I was at the grocery store. So I was in the Discord call with my earbuds in, paying at the check stand. And in the
they
car
don't
with
know
my
I'm in the
earbuds
world outside.
I wasn't missing it for the world. I was not.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, and thank you so much too.
All right. Next up, we have Lopezi.
Hey, Lopezi, how's it going?
Hello. I'm doing great. I'm Lopezi. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, music producer, soon to be VTuber, hopefully.
Ooh, exciting.
I did the bass track for the world outside. I also did a remix for it, as well as a part of the Toontime team. I just want to share this little bit. I'll make it short as best as I can. I think the best decision I ever made was taking a shot at DMing RiKU. I think it was RiKU who I DM'd, who was looking for Toontime people. I was like, hey, yeah, I can do that. I used to do that professionally, semi. And then because of that, I met the Toontime crew, the team who mentored me into learning a bunch of things that I didn't know before, like the almighty shortcuts for Melodyne. And all that mentorship turned into friendship. So in short, I guess, to answer your earlier question about what Gura means, I would say that the two crew means what Gura means to me. It's a lot of friendship, a lot of people who haven't even met each other. God knows where each of us are at right now and where we all came from. But I just want you guys to know that I appreciate all of you and I love all of you. Happy anniversary to crew.
Yeah.
Hey.
Happy anniversary to crew. That was such a beautiful message, Lopezi. Thank you so much. You did so much for this project. You gave so much.
Thank you
of
for your work,
yourself.
sir.
Yeah, across many different areas of the project as well. And it wouldn't have been the same without you being involved. That's a really beautiful sentiment. That what Gura means to us is in many ways what this group, this team, these friends mean to us too. And what I'm just always so blown away by how much the person who is the voice behind Gawr has had such an incredible positive impact on the world, and none of us would be here without that. So I'm so grateful to her forever for that.
That's
And
true.
so
It's an
grateful to you
incredible
guys,
honor,
too.
you guys.
From at on down. All right. Next up on the books, we have Acti. Acti 33,
Hello.
you're up.
Hey, how's it going, Acti?
Doing alright. It's 6 a.m. where I'm at right now, but I'm good.
Oh wow! Thanks for being awake.
It's alright.
Wow, just like at the project, staying up till early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I am Acti. I'm not gonna be super anytime soon, but I'm usually a multimedia designer, editor, video editor. Video editing is my day job, and for this project, I also helped out Nova and Melon in regards to editing.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I actually helped out as well with Under the Stars. I wasn't available, unfortunately, at the time, so I helped out with basic planning and timing. But when I heard about the world outside, I was like, well, finally I can my schedule's free, I can finally help out with this. And I was just surprised how big the team was when I got into it, because it was double, triple, quadruple the size of what Under the Stars was.
Yeah, it was
200
crazy.
people.
Before.
It was
So
200
I was
people.
oh my god, there's so many people. So in the beginning stage of the project, I helped out Melon and Nova figure out how the Black Magic Cloud works, because we used a similar process for another separate Kiara project with a whole bunch of other people. So whenever they needed help with how this would sync up, I pitched in oh, this is how it works and this is how you set it up. So I helped out with that, and then I also helped out with the credits at the end, which took a while to like get the full list because there were just so much. I remember I had to like going back and forth with Riku and Pebble and Zadar specifically. Like, is this like the full list? No, not yet. There's still like a bunch more people that we gotta add in. So in fact, right now, like on my computer, I still have like the World Outside like Black Magic project without like Novus editions yet, without like the secret, adding myth in. And there's just so much like content in here, so much like stuff, and I look into the files and I also see like what all the stuff that Milan did in regards to like compositing some of the shots and some of all the work that we did. But also like every time I look into like all the other channels and all of the other like all the other like things that people are working on, all the drafts of all of the demos, all of the vocals that I can hear, it just goes on, and you can already feel like the passion of like all the individual people working on this much bigger project. Like this project is more than the sum of our parts. Personally, I've worked on fan projects. I've worked on like a whole bunch of fan projects. I helped out with. I usually help out with like fan billboards, so I helped out with like Cronies, Times Square billboard, and Holomits, a few other like billboards in Univision, Times Square, some local ones here in the Philippines. But I've never like worked on a fan project that has a team this big with so many people working all at the same time. It just like it's all the outpouring from all these fan projects, especially this one, given so many people worked on it. It's just like it's so inspiring to help and inspiring to like contribute and to just participate in this fandom where everyone has been so kind, especially for me, who have been in this fandom for like more than 5 years already. Especially when a few months ago I was diagnosed with cancer. I'm totally free now. I'm totally clear now.
Oh wow!
But,
no way. That's
yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That was a roller coaster you just took me on there. Oh my
I know.
god.
Yeah, straight up.
I was like, it's so over. Oh, we're so back.
I need to get used to like not taking it lightly, because I have a issue like just I have cancer. It's like, you have cancer? It's like, oh shit, I didn't know that was that big. But yeah, I do. I have thyroid cancer, but now slowly clear now. But
Congratulations.
even like participating in this fandom and seeing the reciprocity, seeing like people like asking how I was doing when I was sick, it just like underscored like why I do all these fan projects. Even if I don't do it with pay or whatever, I'm just like passionate and helping out, trying to at least have some creative vision and some passion, delve into this, and working with a whole bunch of other people, whether it be through fan billboards or this kind of thing, or some of the IRL like fan events that we organize here locally. It's just it's just so gratifying to like work on all these things.
Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Thank you so much for sharing all of that, dude. That was beautiful, and congratulations once again.
Emotionally jarring.
Beating
I'm sorry.
cancer's ass. Congratulations.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have like just dropped it out.
No.
You're good.
You were being
Share your
being
story.
honest, and yeah, no, that's I'm. Thank you for sharing that. Genuinely, thank you for sharing that, and I'm so glad that you kicked cancer's ass, and I hope you continue to kick it so that it never comes back.
Thank you so much.
Oh, amazing.
All right,
Thank you
so,
for everything you did for the project too. I think we've probably got time for maybe one more.
I would say we only have 2 more.
Oh, we only have 2 more. Okay, let's go for it
Yeah.
then. Let's do them both.
Sacred Fire, you're up.
Oh, hello. How are you
Oh my
doing?
gosh, I'm here. I'm a little under the weather. Please excuse me for that.
That's okay.
I
mean, I don't know what your
guys.
excuse is. The previous guy who came on had cancer, so I mean.
Yeah, this is
I'm
really
sorry.
nothing in
I should probably
comparison.
mute myself. Shit.
And you're all like, oh, I've got a cold. Ugh. Anyway. Sorry about it.
No, all good. All
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Sacred Fire. I am a music producer, and I was part of the World Outside team for tune timing, and I was also one of the official remixers.
Heck yeah, yes you were.
At the end of the release. Yeah. This project ended up being so much more personal than I was expecting a little fan project to be, if I can even call it little. So like a lot of others, I got into VTubers through Gura, and for most, if not like, I'm gonna go ahead and say like 99% of her time on YouTube, I was pretty much a closeted fan. So I never shared my love for VTubers with like anyone else aside from like maybe one or two other people in my friend group, and that was it. So a lot of things just started happening at the same time when her graduation announcement happened. I think within the hour of her graduation announcement going up, I had just gotten news that I had to, within the next 2 hours or so, I had to go put my dog down, my dog that I've had for like 16 years, which was really rough. But and this is something that I've shared with the team, like shortly after we completed the project. But one of the biggest things that the World Outside has done for me is that it really allowed me to process loss, different types of loss in a lot more of a healthy way than I would have without the project being here. And on top of that, you know, I gained so many friends, and there's always a place for me to run back to if I just have nothing to do for the night. And I see some friends hanging around, then, you know, everyone's always welcoming and calling, all of that. And also, I mentioned that I'm a music producer. That's like almost all that I do. There's nothing that involves singing whatsoever. And just being part of the Tune Time team, seeing so many people come together and submit their vocals, whether or not they were experienced in singing or this was their very first time, that alone gave me the confidence to sing as well. And so the World Outside is also the first instance of me recording my vocals onto something. So yeah, and now I'm here. I'm out and about loudly saying that I love VTubers and all that we do surrounding the community, and it's a really great feeling.
That's awesome. You really put yourself out there for this project, and again, you were one of those people who ended up doing multiple things and pushing yourself. Like, you really pushed yourself. I could tell you were trying things, especially with your remix as well, and you were putting everything into it, and it was really inspiring to see. It was really inspiring to see, and even more inspiring knowing the context in that you were experiencing your own grief in that time. I think it's one of the most beautiful things that music allows us to do is process emotions that are difficult to process. It gives us a safe outlet to feel things like grief, to direct our attention, especially for those of us who make music and make art as well. That art provides us a personal outlet to deal with these things too. I think that is one of the primary functions of art in humanity. It's about community, and it's also about the processing of emotions, and coming to terms with things that are hard to reconcile in our heads. And I'm just kind of a little bit, it's hard for me to wrap my head around about the fact that there's so many other people who this song means something similar, or
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy just how much it does.
Yeah, or even just means completely different things to different people, because it's not just about Gura. It's about the grief that and loss and moving on and all of that kind of thing that we can feel in other parts of our lives too.
Absolutely, and just all the positives that came with it as well. All the brand new friends that we have.
Yeah.
To add on to that, like shortly after we released the music video, I had gotten booked for my first gig.
Yo, let's
so
go.
Everyone who kept up with that, I thank you all for your support. You guys all know that I took my remix straight to the club and played it for everyone. Don't care if
I remember
anyone knew the reference or the context to that. Maybe there was another hidden Gura fan in the crowd. Who knows? But like there was just so much positive that came from this project. And looking back, this is just me being hypercritical of myself. But looking back, despite my I'm very glad that my efforts made it through and that I have an official remix as part of the project. But looking back, there was so much that that could have been worked on, and I'm very happy to say that just even the little amounts of time that I can find to spend time with the people in this group, in our calls, just shooting the shit and all of that. Like, there's so much that you can learn just by sitting and chatting with people around you. That like even within this past year, I've made so much improvement in myself, both as an artist and as a person, than I think I have in maybe the last 5 years prior to that. So to anyone that's watching and they're looking to join any of our community projects, either because they have an Oshi that they want to support, or just because they want to try something new, and they're looking to either start their journey as an artist in some way and are looking for ways to improve, come join us. This community is fucking fantastic, and there's just so many supportive people that are willing to lend a hand to anyone and everyone who's willing to take that help for them. Yeah.
Come join us.
Come hang out with us.
Join
Come hang
us.
out with us.
I think we're mostly preaching to the choir here, but it's so true. It's so true. Like that, I believe in that community has some of the greatest power for education. More than anything else, more than going to school for something or university for something or taking a course online or whatever. Like, all those things are good, all those things work, all those things are fantastic, but I truly believe that like some of the best learning environments you'll ever find in your life are ones of community, where you are surrounded by people who also do the things you do or do slightly different things, have different skills, and are all practicing them daily. And you're able to just like be part of that, watch them, ask questions, like try it yourself. When you're all inspiring each other and you're cheering each other on and supporting each other and showing each other how to do different things, it's crazy just how much like progress you end up making, and you do it whilst also in this very supportive but encouraging and motivating environment. And I'm beyond privileged to say that I feel like our server has a culture of that I'm so proud of. I don't think it has much to do with me. I think it's all to do with just how incredible you guys are, and the fact that there are many leaders within our server. Many of those people have come up and have spoken today, and they are community leaders in my eyes. They're all people who inspire others on the daily to be the better versions of themselves. And
yeah, it's a very nurturing environment, and I think we're all really lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, I certainly feel lucky. Thank you for everything that you did for this project and beyond, and I hope we get more Gura remixes in the club.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for just giving us in the Discord just like so many opportunities to express ourselves. A lot of what we do is thanks to you, and I don't want you to to forget how much of an impact you actually have on us. This, you know, even if you're not like always around, we're always thinking of you.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Makes
hop
me
in
s-
VC
again,
with us,
it makes
nerd.
it just makes me sound like I've died again. Like people.
Oh no,
Be-
they bring
be-
up they bring up a good point. When I say join us, I'm not talking to the people that are watching. I'm talking to you.
Oh wait.
Join us.
I am very active in my Discord. I am just terrified of voice chat. So right now, doing this to all you guys, I am overcoming a fear. I'm attempting to overcome a fear of mine.
Woo!
So
You're doing great.
Yeah, it's like I've never met this guy before, but I'm so glad I'm here.
Call him out more.
Yeah, keep practicing, and then come join Hiki and I for League of Legends. All right.
that is a step
no,
too
no.
far.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
We have
go
one
pass it off
more.
to the next person.
You have lost him.
You
We
better-
have one more who raised their hand.
Okay, here we
Alright,
go.
peace out, Riku.
Last caller.
Mr. Ark, ARQ, where you be? You said you were shy, but I'm calling you out anyways. Where you
Ark,
at? Are they gone?
bro. Is Ark gone?
Are they gone?
I mean, Ark is also in my time zone, and my time zone's very late right now. So I'm not. If Ark's had to go, then I understand.
Is she? He is. Oh, get in here. Let's see. 1 second. They just posted here. They weren't even in the call. They just posted here in the channel.
What does it mean?
We wait a moment.
Are we dragging them in?
Once again, we'll see.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark said, "Wait, I'll be on for maybe like 1 second."
Okay. Okay. Hello. Do we have an Ark?
We have an Ark. An Ark who is muted.
An Ark who is muted. Can we unmute the Ark?
You
Hey, it's
said you
Ark!
were shy and not to call on you, but you said here, so I called on you even though you were shy.
No,
You did this to yourself.
Hide.
Hey, Ark, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Hello. I guess yeah. Hi, I'm Ark. I draw and stuff.
Ark is one of my favorite artists in the universe.
Thank you, man.
No pressure. But Ark has done incredible illustrations for pretty much all of our projects at this point.
Well, hang on, let me get my headphones on.
While you do that, I'm going to bring up your animation cut for the world outside so everyone can see the stunning art that you do.
Oh,
So this right here, this panning shot. So cool. This was yours, right?
yeah, that was mine.
Yeah.
I think the three scenes. I think this part, the door, and I helped with the eye scene bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. It's stunning. And this ended up being used as the cover art for the album art for The World Outside too. I was looking through a bunch of different ones. There was some really good shots. But in the end, this one ended up being the one that really, like, I don't know, spoke to me the most because it showed Gura being determined and, you know, being bold and making these decisions and putting her future into her own hands. And I think that spoke to what the song was meant to be, I think. You have
I'm sorry, but when you said she was bold, I thought you said she was bald. And I was really confused.
Yeah, I love it when you draw Gura bald. It is my favorite thing.
Yeah, that's just a wig right there.
That is just a wig. That is
Yeah.
yeah. We all know that Gura has been bald this whole time. Secret industry fact. But yeah, Ark, your art was absolutely phenomenal. And you also did the cut at the end of the world, Under the Stars, where Ame goes through the portal, which Jusagi animated. which is a stunning scene. You also did our cover art for Counterclockwise too. So you've been such an incredible part of this community, and I love being able to call on you for these projects and be like, hey, do you want to do something for a new project? Because I really like your art and it's always really cool.
I'm always ready to come back whenever you ask. It's always been an honor to be part of these projects. But words. Wow, damn, I'm nervous.
It's very late. It's very late for us.
Oh, come on, man. There's only like 30 people here that you've never talked to in person, you know?
That's a massive room.
And however many there are on the live stream as well. It was like last time I looked or something. I don't know. No pressure.
Oh, good lord. Wait, I
so
don't say.
I guess, like, I don't know, what did the project mean to you when it happened? That's something I'd like to know.
Okay. Well, when the project happened, I was going through some pretty bad burnout. So I was going through like imposter syndrome. I didn't think I was good enough. So when this came along, it's just something that I could just take my mind off things and focus on making something good to see Gura off. So this did help me, like, kind of what's the word? Put things into perspective and just have a space to not worry about all those things.
I'm so glad, because I know it's great. Well, you know, when you tell people like you've got some imposter syndrome and people are like, why would you have imposter syndrome? You're amazing. And it's like, but like we all get it at some point. Like at some point, you know, whether it's like a bunch of things you're excited about fall through, or you get some like feedback or some negative comments or whatever it might be, something you do isn't received well, like just some knock in confidence, you know, it can happen. You start getting this feeling of like, am I washed? You know, it happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to anybody who is a well-adjusted human being, in my opinion. But it really is. It is often projects, I think, like this where you can take the pressure off it being a career thing or a commercial thing, and you're just doing something for the love of it, and you're doing it with people, sharing it with people. That I think helps us just realign ourselves and get back in touch with like why we love being artists in the first place, why we love creating things, why we love connecting with other people, communicating with other people through that. And I'm really glad that this project was able to help you in that time, because your art is incredible, and your gift that you share with the world has so much value to everybody in it. So thank you.
Thank you. Damn, you're good with words.
I am a songwriter. Did you know that?
Oh,
I write
damn.
lyrics. People pay me to write lyrics for a living.
Wait, really?
It's a thing. Words are a thing that I do. Anyway.
Please make a class on how to write lyrics.
And charge $600 a pop for it.
Wasn't there something on Patreon about that?
I'm good. Actually, plug. On my Patreon, you can actually like hire like one-to-one tutorials with me. That is a thing I offer on my Patreon. No one's done it yet, so I just assume no one wanted to. But that is a thing. I am going to be making some long-form content though this year, which I'm very excited about, where I'm going to be going in a little bit more depth and showing a bit of my process behind writing lyrics and a bunch of stuff. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Workshops, I mean, maybe. I mean, I do that. I'm already like a songwriting lecturer, so can very easily just whip one of those out, but it's just whether people would show up, I guess. But yeah, maybe. We'll see. Well, I think that brings our Discord chat stuff to an end. Thank you so much to everybody everybody who's involved in this project. Thank you to everyone who's come on to say something and to share their experiences. It's been... Oh, that was cute. It's been so heartwarming to hear this from everyone. And I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you. We have, just before we finish up, a few things I want to announce. So, don't go anywhere. Again, be right back, take a short break, and it's going to be very, very short. So I set up the next slide. And you guys are going to get a few things. One, I'm going to tell you about an ongoing project that's happening in RiKU's Wonderland right now that you can get involved with right this second and create more work for Rosa and Chris.
Yippee!
I'm going to tell you about the latest Wunder Records release, which is happening this Friday. This is world exclusive announcement right here. And it's a project that was born in our server, and it is coming out on the 1 year anniversary of Gura's graduation. It's a song for Gura that was written by one of our own members, and I'm going to share the details of that with you. And then I'm going to give you a quick teaser on the fully animated music video that is coming out for Your Time Has Come off the Counterclockwise EP. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Bye everyone. Hello, everyone. So, projects, upcoming projects, things that are happening right now, right this second. That if you have had fun listening to any of the things that we've just been talking about, you can get involved with right now. We have right now happening in our server the Hololive English 6th anniversary community cover project for the song Odyssey. This is a really important song in Hololive English's history. It's one of the only kind of songs that has pretty much every single member of Hololive English in it, besides Sana. And because of that, it's an important one, I think, to kind of celebrate the 6th anniversary of Hololive with. Rosa is leading this project in our server. She'd previously done a Odyssey choir project last year, and she basically wanted to build on that even more and do something even bigger and even more bombastic. And we currently have like well over 150 people involved in it. We had over 500 people join our server for it, which was a stressful time for our server. We had to create a brand new entry point for all the new people coming in because General was getting a bit silly. So yeah, if you want to come and be involved and sing on something and do something where you can sing your Oshi's lines as a tribute to your Oshi, then come and be involved. We've got so many awesome singers involved with it. So that is happening right now, and you can come and get involved. We also have coming up very, very shortly on the 1st of May. I gotta find the right thing. There we go. We have a song coming out on the 1st of May. And yes, anyone can join, like anyone can join our big group projects. If you've never sung before in your life, or if you sing a lot, you can join. You absolutely can. So, we have a song coming out on the 1st of May, which is the 1-year anniversary of Gura's graduation. And this song is called Ebitachi Love. And it is by an individual, a member of our server called Mizudora. It has vocals by Alina, also going under the name of Gawr. And I'm just going to put that on screen so you can see it. Move to text. No. Something else is moving. I got too many layers. Here we go. Hey. Ebitachi Love by Mizudora and Alina. This song started out its life during the World Outside. Like, whilst the World Outside was being made, Mizudora had made this demo and shared this very rough demo of them just singing with the ukulele. And it was a song that was meant to be a comforting song for all of the little Ebbies out there, to send some love to Gura, to let her know that they are still thinking about her and will always be thinking about her. This was done at a point where obviously we didn't know how or when Gura was going to come back, what it was going to look like, all this kind of stuff. So we decided that we wanted to support this project because the song is so adorable, it's so cute. And we wanted to help Mizudora bring it to life, because Mizudora said, like, you know, by his own admission, was like, I don't really know how to kind of like fully produce a song or bring a song to life. So we were like, well, we've got a whole group of people who will be able to do that. So our team got together, a whole bunch of people behind the World Outside got together to help realize this song. And it was a project that, you know, has taken a little bit of time. And part of that, I think, was waiting for the right time to release it. And Mizudora finally said, I think we should release this on the 1-year anniversary of Gura's graduation, especially right now, to let her know that we're still thinking about her and we still love her. I think that sentiment is really needed right now. The as you might be aware, the voice actress behind the character of Gura is obviously still in the world, is obviously still a streamer. And right now, she's been gone for a little while, and we don't really know why, but this is something that the fans of Gura, we know this kind of thing. We've seen this kind of thing, and we know it's difficult for her right now, and we know it must be difficult for her right now what she's going through, and we want to show that even if this is Ebby themed, it's Gura themed, not necessarily the current incarnation of that person themed, we still want to show that person that we're here, that we love her, that we support her, and we hope that in her own time, she'll maybe feel well enough to kind of be here again, or whatever she decides to do with her future, whatever she decides. Wherever she goes, we'll follow, right? Am I right? Am I right? So that's what Ebitachi Love is all about. It's all in Japanese. Lyrics written by Mizudora and a few other people in our server who helped with the Japanese lyrics. Alina is doing the backing vocals for it. And I helped arrange the backing vocal part, so my contribution to this was I arranged the backing vocals, and I kind of helped creatively lead the project as well, which was also done by Pebble and a bunch of others who all put in many hours of work to make this happen. So it's a big group project again. It's a much smaller scale song, but it's a really pretty one, and I can't wait for you all to hear it. It will be live on streaming platforms from midnight on the 1st of May. I should put the date in the text too. 1st of May. 1st of May. And yeah, check it out on streaming. It will launch at midnight in your time zone, and then the music video will be live, I believe, at 6 p.m. BST, which I think is, I'm trying to do this in my head, I think that's maybe, is that like, no, I can't work this out. I'm just going to leave it on the screen in BST rather than get time zones wrong. You can figure it out. But we will be putting up the premiere link for that once that's up. And we hope to see you guys there. Go send some love to Mizudora and Alina. And hopefully we'll bully Alina into making more music. And Mizudora, because they're both awesome. Right. The final thing to show you guys. As you know, we have been working on, as you may know, at the very least, when we did the Counterclockwise project, the song that I did, which is the lead song off the EP, was a song called Your Time Has Come. Something that I wanted to do to try and bring more eyes onto the project, and to try really and to shine a light on all the incredible work that other people have done for their songs too, was to get a really cool music video for Your Time Has Come to boost the project. And one way that I thought would be a cool way to do that would be to get a bunch of animators on board and let them kind of like have fun with the music video. Now, we were originally planning for this music video to drop when Counterclockwise dropped, and I had written an outline for the music video like I always do, the story, what the scenes will be. I don't do storyboards because I let the storyboard artists do that, but I at least give them the outline of what the story is and what happens in each part of the song. And I'd kind of put some things in. I was like, we're going to have very limited animation for most of the song, and then just in like maybe the choruses, we can do something a little bit flashier if you want to. But let's try and keep the scope small so we can try and release on time. What ended up happening instead of that was that the animators absolutely went ham and have done insane things. I was kind of left with the decision of like, do I try and rein everyone in, or do we just say this will be finished when it's finished and we just let everyone do the best version of themselves justice? We decided to go with that one because we knew that we had something really special. People were making incredible things for this, and we were like, okay, let's just give people the time to do this and make an insane project. We have an animation team of, I think, about 40 people now. It's basically a studio. People have put in tireless, endless hours of work into this. Alex, our lead, our animation lead, is incredible at keeping this project together. Pebble has done a great work with organization and also doing a bunch of the coloring too. I'm going to show you now a teaser for the music video for Your Time Has Come. It's about a minute and a half long. I hope you are ready.
Do you think I can change destiny?
Can you hear that? I'm going to make sure I can hear that. Are we ready? Are we ready? I can't believe I'm showing this. Here we go.
Do you think I can change destiny? Do you think your words could ever stop me? 'Cause I live and die 1,000 times if I could change the end. But if I stop for just 1 second, I may never try again. What was and is to come may always be our fate. But I'll never stop till those I love stand next to me again. Your time has come. Before you're consumed.
Are you seeing this right now?
You fight for the same cause. So rise not to yours. See hope in your fate can change its course. 'Cause I'd live and die 1,000 times if I could change the end. But if I stop for just 1 second, I may never try again. What was and is to come may always be our fate. But I'll never stop till those I love stand next to me again. 'Cause I live.
That's all you're getting. What? Is that not the most insane thing you've ever seen with your own damn eyes? Let's watch it one more time, and then I'm really gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna go completely off screen now so you can see the full, and I'm gonna turn the chat off as well so we can just get this in like beautiful full everything. Let's go one more time.
Do you think I can change destiny? Do you think your words could ever stop me? 'Cause I'd live and die 1,000 times if I could change the end. But if I stop for just 1 second, I may never try again. What was and is to come may always be our fate. But I'll never stop till those I love stand next to me again. Your time has come. Before for just 1 second, I may never try again. What was and is to come may always be our fate. But I'll never stop till those that love stand next to me again. 'Cause I love.
That is just one of the most incredible things I think I can't believe this is like a music video for my song, and I can't believe all of these artists would actually give their time and skill to do this. It's absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane to me. Sassy Interner is here in chat right now. Sassy Interner did the 3D backgrounds for all of this, which is a crazy thing that we had an idea for. Sassy was like, I want to do something, but I'm a 3D animator. And I was like, why don't we do like an Attack on Titan Witch Studio thing where we have like 2D animation with like 3D backgrounds. So, and very, very quickly, just to show our people who worked on these scenes. Turn that crap off. Boom. So those cuts that you just saw, pre-chorus 2, chorus 2, we had Alex Goodwin, Takamonte, JT Animation, Super Sketch Software, and then the bridge cuts into chorus 3. Fox Dana, Splatin, Borgsy, Neko Bandito, Mazumaru, Fry Studios, Misty Me, Jersey Perks, Misty Me, Crazy Arts 2, Jersey Neko Bandito, Misty Me Ellis. Those are all the animators that you just saw, and there are so many more. Still don't have a release date just yet, but we are nearing completion. We are nearing completion. Please look forward to it. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along to the stream. It's been amazing. It's been really, really wonderful, and it's meant the world. I didn't mean to go just yet, but yeah, it is just ending. Thank you, everyone, for coming along and for spending this time with me. This song means so much. This community means so much to me, and thank you for tuning in. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and join us for the Odyssey project. Join us for Ebitachi Love on Friday, and look forward to The Time Has Come music video coming soon. Thank you for the stream today. I cried a lot. Good night, everyone. See you guys soon.